do this, Foxy. What is up? It's me and you, and I think Zargo will stop by at some point in time tonight. Sorry we're a little bit late this evening. Things happen, though. And Fox, I think you already cashed a bet even before we came on. Is that correct? Good stuff. Did you hear a single word I said? Nah, Fox cannot hear a goddamn word I'm saying right now. So hey, you got me now?
I got disconnected from the mixer real quick.
Yeah, now we got a little echo problem. So we'll be fine. We'll take care of this. I'm excited about tonight. Free monthly subscription for anyone who was in the waiting room.
That's what Hagler was pushing. Yeah, that was his goal.
That was actually a great line on his part. I appreciate it. So what do we got going on, buddy? We got Western Kentucky, JMU, James Madison. They call it JMU out there in Virginia. We're on the Western Kentucky team total over 20.5 was your play there. And what do we got? Western Kentucky plus 7.5, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, we got plus 7.5. So James Madison just tied the game. The quarterback has been suspect for James Madison, which is what I kind of thought the issue was going to be all game for them. Western Kentucky coming in with the quarterback with more experience. We already cashed the touchdown prop for him. Cashed that in the first half. I looked at Keyshawn Johnson and I wanted Messer. Messer should have been around 50 yards. He's got 50 yards already today, but could not get that offshore. But it should be a good game. It's 14-14. I was kind of surprised at how much Western Kentucky has been throwing it because, yes, they are a throwing team, but this year they've really relied on Young coming out of the backfield, and he only has 6 carries in the first half. So, but not really a lot of production. So I understand why they're throwing it, but I did expect to see a lot more of Young today.
Now we got Cal and UNLV coming up.
We got a play that I gave out in the hockey game. We are on Metvy Michkov, over 2.5 shots in goal, and he shot the puck twice in the first period. So we need one more for a plus money win.
Okay. What period are they in? I guess I can just look at that myself. But
the first just finished.
Oh, so his prop's probably like 4.5 now, isn't there? 3.5. It's probably up one.
Yeah.
So forget about that. Hey, welcome in. You hit the like button, you get a shot. What about this next bowl we got coming up? The LA Bowl, Cal at 24th ranked, and 24th ranked UNLV. So we've got that game starting in what's that? Hour 15 or so?
9 o'clock. Sorry.
9 o'clock. So about an hour 15, hour and 20 minutes. Yep. Any plays from that? Can we get a little breakdown of that game coming up a little later on?
I'll give you the breakdown, but that's not a problem. So Cal gets a little bit better being able to play, obviously, a bowl game in Cal. They should have there goes Young. And the issue basically on this team, UNLV has everybody coming back except their coach, except their offensive coordinator. Cal kind of going through, lost their offensive coordinator as well, but he was terrible. So he didn't lose it because he got a promotion. He lost it because he was terrible.
Okay.
The question you have with Cal is, if you want to ask me who has the better athletes, Cal has the better athletes.
Okay.
Cal has the better athletes. They can get that ball out to Thomas. They can get that ball out to Ott. Their leading receiver will not play in this game. That is a big loss as he has entered the portal and said he's not playing. And that's Hunter, Niki's Hunter. I lean UNLV to win this game. But I think this game's going to be close. And I disagree with Kevin Clunan because I think this is going to be a game. You want to see a bag of tricks, there's going to be a bag of tricks. We're hoping Rogers basically gets the start tonight, basically all through camp. Basically, Harrison Matthews has split snaps leading up to this game, but most people think Rogers a little bit more experience with Mendoza not playing, being this senior. If Rogers gets the start, I am going to take his over 1.5 touchdowns. So I'm kind of looking for some story on that. I haven't dived into the props in there, but I'd be very interested in Jaden Thomas. I'd be very interested in basically Ricky White third. Both should have there. Haji Williams should have a very good number. His rushing and profit there. All right. Speaking of trick plays, here we go. We got a wide receiver screen that busted, and then it's turned into a 12-yard run here. So no throw was there. Hudson took it and ran. So what we don't want is James Madison starting to get a little momentum here. As this Western Kentucky defense looks tired.
What up, Ditka? Good to see you. Clunin, good to see you. Onyx always here. Yellow Hammer is here. The Hitman, Daniel Barry, our guy. Hagler, thanks for hanging out for a while. So we just had some stuff going on. We're all good. We'll be on to the end of the first football game tonight, this bowl game. We are on Western Kentucky plus 7.5. It was in the chat if you are a subscriber. And then Western Kentucky over 20.5 team total. So we need another touchdown there, and we get to cash it. How are you feeling about the Boca Raton Bowl right now, then? You okay? You comfortable with where we're at? Fox? Are you comfortable with where we're at? All right, we're having some difficulties with Fox right now, so I'll run down some other things. I did not have the college basketball bets up right now. We didn't really post any tonight, I guess. So no, there are no college basketball bets as of yet, but I'm sure we'll get going on that with Fox too. For the subscribers, I do want to let you know there's a couple bets that Keg unloaded today on the Bengals-Browns game. So you'll want to look at that. And again, whenever Zargo gets around, he will hop on the show today as well. You there, Fox?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Very good.
Sorry, just having a little headphone difficulty.
I know. So here's the question I asked you was, do you feel comfortable where we are right now? Or are you starting to get a little trepidation because JMU's having a nice drive?
A little trepidation because they're starting to pound the rock. And they're starting to pound the rock with success. And
they should have been doing it all game, or?
Well, they tried to, didn't really have success. Western Kentucky's defense held up, but Western Kentucky has a very bruised and battered defense coming into this game. And in previous games, they have kind of got to the second half and just kind of died.
All right.
So, but I'm looking at a minus 164 on there. I mean, so it's a little interesting.
We have a whole bunch of college basketball games tonight. Creighton, who took down Kansas, they look great in that game. They're getting their butt spanked by Georgetown, 56-41. How many people really expected this out of Georgetown right now? Cooley's doing a nice job there, man. Georgetown 8-2, and they're starting things off in the conference.
But that always happens. You get that back to even when this was the Big East. You had this constantly going back and forth where they would just beat up each other. And you get these off the beat wins. You'd have a great win by team, then they basically get slaughtered the next game. So I'm really more surprised at how much Virginia has been shutting down Memphis. Because yes, Virginia can play defense, but 21 points is ridiculous.
They've gotten off to a slow start, Virginia too. But again, Bennett stepped down before the start of the season. But 30-21 UVA over Memphis. We are at halftime right now. So you're right. Memphis offense just not getting going. Memphis got an 8-2 record. They're 21st in the country as of right now. Any college basketball action for you tonight?
There's a couple late games I'm looking at in the 9 o'clock window, but I haven't actually pulled the trigger on anything.
Okay.
So kind of waiting. Yep.
And we got some ranked teams in action tonight, and we do have some finals as well. So I can't, I'm out here in Denver, so things end a little bit earlier. Xavier leading UConn 30-29 at the half. UConn did lose those 3 games, I believe, in succession. They're still 11th in the nation. You buying UConn now, even though they're not off to the best start or the start they've had the last couple of years, Sean?
They're still a very, very good team. They're just nowhere near as good as they have been.
Okay. And then we've got Oklahoma, Michigan, a couple of teams that are ranked. OU 10-0, 14th in the country. Michigan 8-2, 24th in the country. And then Gonzaga's in action hosting Nicholls State this evening. And another big East battle with Marquette ninth ranked team in the nation facing Butler. Hey, if you guys have any bets that you want to drop in here, you let me know exactly what you're betting, and we could talk about that as well. So that's where we are, Fox. This is where we are. We got a good college football game that we're going to be sweating out. You were just talking about Western Kentucky defense. Oof, being injured. They got another injury. That's what just happened moments ago. Hopefully it's a cramp. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's an ankle. So we don't need that.
You didn't talk about the game. I'm really interested.
Alabama?
Nope.
Oh, hold on. Let me take one more guess. All right. Houston, Toledo?
No.
No idea then. What game?
Bradley, San Fran.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Wrong team is favored. Basically, yeah, Bradley comes at you with 5 guys who average double figures. Good points. They've got multiple guys who could score. San Francisco, though, and Malik Thomas has been an absolute beast. I think, excuse me.
Hold on. Take your time, buddy. I'm going to put you on hold for a second.
I think San Francisco and Malik Thomas is the play here. I think you're getting 2.5 points. I think this game is more of like a pick 'em. Like I said, I like San Francisco tonight.
Did you bet it?
I'm trying to. I was line shopping when you were.
All right, let me go. I'll line shop for you because I got unabated. They just give me everything but ESPN. Everything but ESPN I can get. So I'm going to go look up the line for you. Bradley, San Francisco. It is 2.5 at FanDuel minus 18 and 2 everywhere else. So right. FanDuel's your bet at 2.5
I'll take
minus 18.
Francisco plus 2.5.
You're taking San Francisco plus 2.5. Okay. Yeah. Minus 18. I'll throw that in the chat here in just a second. San Francisco. So tough finding stuff on FanDuel, though. It drives me nuts, man.
It's just easier to type the word Bradley in the search.
You know what? Great idea. Let me throw Bradley in there. So that's going to be the first play of the live show tonight. Bradley in San Francisco. And we're going to take San Francisco plus 2.5 plus 118. Full unit?
Yep.
Let's go.
Get in right now. I'm trying to.
All right. Bets in. I'm going to go throw it in the chat. Tell me what's going on here. We got a big third down in this Western Kentucky JMU game. Yeah,
Western Kentucky has looked really bad coming out of the half, and they need this stop. So, and either way, JMU should take the lead here, 3. Yeah, that's going to have to settle for 3. Yep. Nice play, though. I know a lot of people, and I gave out Petaway as well. Petaway's got 60. I need 20 more yards. Yeah.
God, I wish I could bet player props in college. You guys just clean up on them. Is it a softer market?
It is. However, you got to understand most places, like offshores actually give you more choices, more players. Locally, doesn't give you as much. Like when I'm in North Carolina or I'm in New Jersey, I'll get like 3 wide receivers. and be like, okay, and running backs, you never get backup running backs like you do in NFL, or they would just get killed. So, I mean, generally, you sometimes can't find, like, I couldn't find the number 2 receiver on Western Kentucky. That's who I wanted to bet, Messmer, because I knew they were going to throw tonight. He generally averages around 55 yards. I knew he was going to be a little more involved. That's what I wanted. I was asking the chat if anybody had him. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of times, though, this is in bowl games, especially in a game where you're just trying to play some other guys at times. And I think that's what it is. He does have 11 carries, though. Yeah, he's averaging 6 yards a carry, but that was really helped out by that one run that he ran up the middle, and the guy got a shoestring tackler who would have had a 65-yard touchdown.
So Western Kentucky held strong in the red zone, gave up a field goal. JMU 17, the Duke 17, Western Kentucky Hilltoppers 14. And if you are a subscriber, you're with us on the Western Kentucky team total over 20.5 and Western Kentucky plus 7 and a half.
And you did say Zargo's popping on?
He should be, yeah. He should be. He said he was running late tonight, and I said, don't worry about it. We are too. So, yeah, Zargo will do some hockey.
His take and taking the Flyers live.
The Flyers live? What would hold you back from taking it?
Goaltending.
Okay, that's simple enough. All right, so we'll wait on Zargo. I mean, my sense is that he's probably going to be here within the next 45 minutes, so it might take a little while. If you want to hit that bet, you got to hit it, and Zargo will show up in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, because Urson started off really, really well and then got hurt. And then basically this, come on, Western Kentucky looked terrible.
What up, Gnarly? Good to see you, pal. Hit the like button if you get a second.
And then since he's come back, he's kind of looked like a revolving door. I like this Flyers young team, and they're playing a team that's hasn't been great. So in Detroit, they're technically probably the better team in Philly. So you're getting them at minus 110 on the road. But my only question is goaltending. You started off the game with the 1-0 there. I might have to watch this for a little bit, see what I like.
That's fine. Throw it on there. So the next question for you is, we got Thursday night football. You'll obviously have some plays you'll throw in there. Have you had a chance to really dig into Thursday night football, the Broncos or the Chargers yet, or is that something you're just going to look at tomorrow?
I'm going to look at it tomorrow.
All right.
I think there's things I like to play with them, and I will probably definitely be on them. Bo Nix cannot have as bad of a game as he had last time. The play that I'm going to be on, if Disley's still out, I'll be on Stone Smart again.
Yes, we should be on Stone Smart
again.
There we
go. House call.
Let's go. Hilltoppers. Did we cash it? Did he get there? You're ahead of me. Hold on. Don't ruin it for me. 20, 10, 5, inside the 5. Beautiful. We're going to cash that team total here in a second.
That was actually a real throw. Everything else has been like screens. I was like, yeah, I mean, that's all they've been running. And Western Kentucky's known for throwing it around. But like I said, this year they've had much better success running the ball. So that's a big play. But I love Stone Smart. I think he's a little bit of a matchup nightmare. When he's gotten the chance to play, he's
could be back. What if Hurst is back?
Well, who?
Hayden Hurst.
Is Hayden Hurst actually going to play? He hasn't played all year.
Yeah, well, he's played this year. He absolutely has. But if he's there,
7 catches for 66 yards.
If he's there, it makes me a little bit concerned. I was with you on Stone Smart last week. I loved him. They designated Hurst to return from IR today. I don't know if he's going to play though, because but he's questionable. What happened?
This is going to be offensive PI. It's a touchdown, but it's going to be offensive PI.
Why is it offensive PI? Because he pushed it off, obviously.
Right into the quarterback. I mean, that play is just, you might as well just say, okay, we got 3. As soon as you get called for offensive PI at the goal line, it's all right. Okay, it's going to be a field goal.
I can't hear this ref, but it looks like he's got an awful lisp. Not that there's anything wrong with the lisp, but you just tell the way that he speaks. Hayden Hurst off of IR, fully practicing. He's questionable. So I think the Stone Smart thing's dead if he's in.
I'll still take him.
Well, yeah.
Because his number will be low. His number will be around 20. What's his number at? Do we have numbers yet?
I mean, we got numbers on, I think, Stone Smart. I was looking at earlier today. Yeah. Smart's at 34.5 is the best number that we can get him at. Hayden Hurst, they're not going to post his props until tomorrow. Oh my God. How did we go from the 4-yard line to the 30 like that?
Because we got a 15-yard penalty and then we got a snap. Oh, shut up. Hey, come on, Western Kentucky guard. Do not push the defensive out after
please don't. Come on, throw a flag on Western Kentucky. Let's go. Now they're fighting with each other. I mean, on JMU. Now JMU's fighting with each other. Throw a flag. Oh, you had a Johnson anytime touchdown. Sorry to hear that, Yellowhammered. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal.
In the morning, I'm hoping this Smart will go down. I mean, other than that, there's not a lot that you can get on. I mean, from a Bronco perspective, you might be able to just get on and take Javonte Williams numbers under. He hasn't done shit.
Well, here's the thing, though. McLaughlin's out, so like and Peyton has not been enamored with Estime lately. That being said, who the hell knows what Sean Payton's going to do with that backfield?
Trying to figure out what he's been doing at running back is an absolute mystery.
And his number, Javonte's number is 37.5.
Yeah. And McLaughlin had 21 when he played. Williams had 15. Estime had 5. They all had carries.
Yeah. I don't like betting that backfield, Fox. I try and stay away from it. It's just too much of a crapshoot. The interesting one, and this number just came down a yard or two to 2 yards at FanDuel. Justin Herbert was listed. I saw him at 12.5. He's sitting at 10.5 yards rushing now, and he's got an ankle issue. You can find an 11.5. He actually opened at 13.5 at DK, and he's down to 11.5. How much is he going to run really with an ankle? I can't imagine much, but when we're talking about 11.5, we're talking 12 yards for him. Like, he could hobble for 12 yards.
He could. Yeah.
So.
He could. I'm not as, we get a massive slate of NBA games tomorrow.
Massive slate of NBA. Everybody should be playing. Literally every team.
We have 13 games.
Yeah. Just about every team is playing, huh?
Yeah. You're going to have to make sure you have a bankroll.
Oh, boy. You know what, though? Here's the problem. And you went, 10-1 2 nights ago? Problem is, when I'm doing NFL, like, I just bet NFL that night. I have a heart because I can't host a show, bet those bets, and bet your bets and do all of that. It doesn't work for me. So I hope you have a big night in the NBA. I can't tail that. I absolutely 100% tail all your NFL plays. You are red hot, man. You're on fire right now.
Yeah. I look at it. Last night was really humbling.
Last night sucked. Yes. Let's be honest. Last night was not a good night, but
no, it wasn't. And to lose our dog play the way we lost it was horrible. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but our boys Prairie View had that down to 29-28 with 2 minutes to go.
Mm-hmm.
With 30 seconds, they hit a 3 to make it 32. Then they got fouled, got it to 34. There was 4 seconds left in the game. Down 34 points. 4 seconds left in the game. UCLA is basically dribbling the ball out. No attempt to go for a shot. Mm-hmm. And the guy reaches in for a steal and misses, and he hits the guy right there. Brutal. And they got 2 free throws. That's how we lost.
Brutal.
Yeah, brutal. That was brutal. I thought we won it. I thought it was done. I was like, all right, we won 2 straight dogs. Great. We win Colgate. We win with Prairie View. And we lose on a foul with 34 with 4 seconds. Not like you were trying to extend the game. I don't even know what you were doing. It wasn't a shot. It was just some idiot. Yes, some kid being a dumbass.
Well, he's trying to score a point. You know, it's his only chance
to get the ball back to do something. But yeah, I mean, and there were missed free throws, obviously, going back and forth in that game, and it was just kind of like, really, you had we got that down to 29-28. I thought, oh, okay, we're there. Everything. UCLA couldn't make a basket, and one of the guys late in the shot clock was forced to shoot a 3, and he hits it. I was like, really? All right, so the 30, we'll at least get down to make this a better field goal range here. So,
all right, your boy Zargo is going to be by in just a minute, so we'll get to the NHL portion. We got a nice gain here on 3rd and goal, so at least it'll be a manageable field goal, right? We just need to keep this within 7. And then as far as getting to the 20.5, that might be – God, he was right there, dude. Are they going to go for this, or are they going to kick the field goal? Like, how do you go for it?
Because you're at your own 15. You kick the field goal and take the points.
Yeah, you got to kick the field goal. All right, good. So at least they made it a more manageable field goal. but that was just
17.
stupid. They're first and goal at the 3, and they get pushed all the way back to the 30.
Well, the first play was terrible. You lost yards on the 2 yards. Then you called a good play, but the receiver did a piss poor job selling it because it wasn't like a typical pick. He his issue was he ran straight and he ran right into the corner.
All right, like that would be great. We'd appreciate that. D Money in the house. What up, D Money, with his Chiefs Kingdom and his boy Patrick Mahomes likely playing on Sunday. That was a Saturday. That was a wild line move. Really wild line move.
Why?
Huh?
Question is, why is he playing?
Because he wants to wrap up home field. And that dude just doesn't ever want to sit. As simple as that. He doesn't want to sit. He just doesn't want to miss games.
There is a time that you'd want to.
Texans game's a big. They got 2 games in 10 days though. That's going to be the issue. Like if he really does have a serious high ankle sprain after this, like if he re-injures it, it becomes serious. He could get 3 weeks of rest though, 4 weeks of rest. So they have to wrap up that home field advantage though. They've got to. It's just in a great team this year. They just keep finding ways to win, though. It's an amazing DNA they have.
Yeah, they're
and by the way, if the Bills don't get there this year, when are they going to get there? What's the window? They still got a couple years of window, but this seems like it's going to be their best shot.
Well, we say that, but you went into the year, your best wide receiver going into the year was Keon Coleman, who has been okay, but not great. Shakir's come out of nowhere. He is obviously is there, and then you had to trade for Amari Cooper to be able to get the other guy. The problem with the Bills is going to be their defense and who they match up against, because if they match up against Baltimore, just like the first game, they're going to get killed because they can't stop the run. A team that can run the ball on them, like on a heavy dose, they're just going to be in trouble. I was surprised Detroit went away from it so quickly on Sunday.
Yeah. I really am fascinated to see if Jahmyr Gibbs covers his prop of 90.5. That tells me he's just going to get a ton of work. And I know people were arguing with me in the Discord that they don't think he's going to, get as many carries as I think he does, but that guy should have 18 to 22 touches.
He should, but he doesn't always get that. That's the issue. Because he definitely wants to throw it way more than he ever wants to run it.
No question. Yeah. No question.
There we go. We get a slippage, and that's what we need to get back down to third down.
Third down at 7 coming up. All right. Well, third down at 6. We need to stop here. I mean, I'm feeling, just being perfectly honest, I'm feeling pretty good about the plus 7.5. It's this damn team total that is a little bit scary.
Yeah, I want the team total. I want to go 3-1 in this game.
Well, you got player props. I only got 2 bets. Yeah. You got 2 more bets than me, so I don't give a damn about your 3-1. I want a 2-0. All right? I need a 2-0 over here.
Fair enough.
Come on, Fox. Give me some love over here.
Wide open.
So Thursday night football, I don't know I think that's going to be an ugly game. I don't really know if it's kind of a ladder game. Shit, he picked up the first down. I don't know if that's going to be a ladder game for props, but I'm looking, Kamani Vidal, what is he, 11.5 receiving yards now? You like Vidal, don't you?
I like Vidal as a player, and he was solid at Troy. I watched a lot of Kamani Vidal.
Yeah.
In the Coastal games. I am shocked at how much they just don't really give him any run, even with no other guy to choose from. They just big run by Petaway. That's what we wanted.
I know we didn't want that, did we?
Some of us, me and Yella, wanted Petaway to be able to get a nice run.
Yeah, well.
So, I mean, you look at he's played 3 games. He's got, in his last 3 games that he's played, he's seen the ball 15 times, and he's got 63 yards.
Not great.
Not great. And it's just, I mean, the yards per carry is nice. He's just not getting carries. And to try to bet on that is just a little bit nuts. It's a much better bet just to bet live when you can kind of see what's going on. Oh, he missed the tackle. James Madison's going right in.
Ugh, this is not good. Maybe they get to the 3 and then get 30 yards of penalties and miss a field goal. That'd be nice to see. So I want to get back to the NFL for a second here. Penix, they set his passing yards at 225.5. That's a big number. That is a big number.
Who do they play?
Huh? Giants.
Yeah, that's why.
I know, but still, a guy that's never made a start. I think that offense should be better, though. Here's Zargo. What up? That is Zargs. How are you, pal?
What's going on, everybody?
Tommy DeVito I did throw for 225 yards versus his own team. I mean, I think that defense is terrible.
Okay.
I do wonder how much they're going to think. All right, well, Detroit just scored, so that was the end of my bet. I was trying to get on the Flyers, but I said the thing I don't like is Urson has not been the same since coming back from injury. Don't know if he's fully healed or just doesn't have his timing right, but he does not look like the same guy.
Zargo, what's going on in the hockey tonight, pal?
Man, we're off to a hot start. It's 2-2 in the Philly-Detroit game, 1-1 in the Dallas-Toronto game. For those subscribers, I don't know if you guys ended up sharing them, but we're on that Toronto money line. Being it's a 1-1 game, I'm guessing you can still catch it at about even money. So I love that. We had some goalie props up on the Philly-Detroit game. They got some young kid in there for Detroit. I liked his under. I'm trying to pull that up now so we can kind of see where that is at.
Maple Leafs plus 126.
Well, because Philly has 6 shots.
Love that. So Lions has 4 saves, and we were on under 24.5, right in that neighborhood. Yeah. So that's awesome. We might not get the parlay that we put on with Urson, but getting that Lions home would be great. And then the fact that Toronto's tied, we're fine with that. And then we're going to see if we can find some action for these later games.
So I just hit Toronto real quick, Fox. I just hit Toronto at plus 126. They lowered it to 120. I'm going to hit him at plus 124 at DraftKings for Toronto.
Perfect. Yeah, pre-flop is like plus 115, so even better value there. Yellow, what's up?
You're getting a plus money because Dallas is on the power play.
That's fine.
Okay, right on. Yep, I'm turning the games on now.
That is fine with me. What up, Fox?
You're taking Philly, Detroit. I kind of wanted to take Philly live. I think they're the better team, but I worried about Urson in goal because, like I said, it has not been great since coming back.
I would definitely, based on the goalkeeping, I would definitely lean Philly. The problem is they've been playing, now the team has been playing that well. So I really, if we can at any point get plus money on Philly, I might jump on that because they've been playing slightly better hockey. Detroit has just been abysmal. So, but they've kept games close with their defense and goalkeeping. Like losing 2-1 to Colorado is impressive. You know, they have some overtime games. So if Philly's offense is able to get going, then Detroit is screwed.
Yeah. And I would like Philly to shoot the puck more than 6 times. That would be nice in the second period. So come on, you get a break that the guy's knee goes down, then you just give him a little easy pitch and catch. And this guy sucks throwing the football.
Yeah, he's talking about the bowl game we're watching right now, the Boca Raton Bowl. We're at 17 up, 10:51 to play. We're on Western Kentucky plus 7.5. That's looking good. We're on Western Kentucky team total over 20.5. Those jabronis would have cashed it. They had first and goal from the 3, and they went backwards. So they had to settle for a field goal.
Yeah. I do see Atkins is back in instead of Evans.
What else we got in the NHL tonight, Zargs? Talk to us.
So looking at the late games, Florida at Minnesota, Vancouver at Utah, and Winnipeg at Anaheim. That one could be interesting. Winnipeg's best team in the league right now, but they've been on a bit of a losing skid. So I don't know if I'll have – it'd be hard to find value pre-flop on that one. Might look at some goalie props there. And then the Florida-Minnesota game is interesting because Florida has been playing extremely well all season, but especially of late. But Florida has owned them in the head-to-head, especially being in Minnesota. I'm sorry, Minnesota has owned the head-to-head, so them being at home, that plus 125 is enticing. So that could be the play, especially pre-flop. I was waiting when I was digging into bets earlier today. Goalies were not official, so now that those are out, I'll dig in a little bit deeper and see if I can get something for the people before those games start.
So it's for Voskey and Fleury.
Go for it, man, because my thing has nothing to do with any of these games. So I'm doing the show at Keg today, and if you missed the action plan, it's on our YouTube channel right here, NFL Action Plan. Keg breaks down Thursday night and all the games on Sunday from 1 to through the 4 o'clock games. But how much is your pinky worth? One of your pinkies, like to cut off one of your pinkies, how much money would it take? Because he said $10,000. He'd much rather not have a pinky than not have $10,000.
I was thinking minimum 50K.
I think more than that. Yeah, I think more than that for me. I don't want to be. Look at this. Look at what your hand looks like when you have.
There's a lot of things your pinky does.
Yeah.
That you don't realize. But as you get old, things you're not going to do. You're not playing basketball as much. You're not working out as much.
I'm working out. Yeah, I'm trying to work out.
I mean, that pinky helps with grip tremendously. So
one's
if you're
the pink, one's the other place. That's the other one. So, I mean, yeah. So for me, it'd probably be $250,000.
Wow, not even 100K. Not even 100K. You should cut off your pinky.
It would 100K would not do it. First of all, it's gonna hurt. Second of all, it's an appendage, dude. I don't want a piece of my body gone. Looking like a freak, What do I want? What do I want to miss my pinky for? So yeah, I'd say $250,000 and I'd start considering it. Wow. Yeah. You guys just don't value your body parts very much, it seems like.
Well, here's the other thing. I would also be thinking, it's like cut off my pinky. As long as I get it back, it can be sewed back on.
Well, no, it's gone. You're not getting it back.
I mean, I'm not saying I do it for 50K, but at 50K, like we can have a conversation. Like we're going to start negotiating.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would start negotiating at 250K.
I mean,
and I still don't know if I'd do it.
Damn it. John Mateer chooses Oklahoma.
Why does that make you say damn it?
Because I was hoping it was going to be another Washington State quarterback chose Miami.
Zargo, we got one in-game or one bet so far on the show. NCAA basketball, San Francisco plus 2.5 against Bradley on FanDuel. If you wanted to get in on that,
I would love to get in on that. Those, man, if Fox drops a basketball prop on a school I've never heard of, I gotta tail it.
You've heard of Bradley in San Francisco?
I've never heard of Bradley.
Stop it! You never watched the NCAA tournament?
I do not. Look, believe me, that is one. I was talking to someone this weekend. Oh, I met someone this weekend who went to Abilene Christian in Texas.
Yeah.
And I only knew who that school was because of the NCAA tournament. I don't ever remember the Bradley Braves being in the NCAA.
Wow.
Bradley's been in the NCAA tournament. I want to say a bunch.
Yeah. The Bradley
Okay,
Braves.
so 2019
and
2006.
That's it?
Well, in my lifetime.
What? They haven't been there since 2019?
And 2006. So twice in my lifetime.
Yeah, I guess because Missouri Valley Conference didn't technically normally get 2 teams in.
How about that? I thought they were in there a lot more. By the way, our guy Matty says $150K to cut off his pinky. Yeah, it's still not enough. I just don't know the pain. The pain. And then we got Hersey Hawkins went there. There you go. Ramon's back. Look at you, Ramon. What's up, buddy? Huh? We got Onyx saying Herbert over attempts tomorrow night. Ronnie Lott did do it. Just he has a nubbin, but at least he has a nubbin. Like the whole thing's not gone. I've touched it, to be honest with you. I touched the nubbin. It was a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, I touched the nubbin. I did it. There's a nubbin there. It's not the whole pinky. Herbert over attempts.
Why did you touch it?
It was a radio bit. We're at Super Bowl and we're doing that thing, and I was just like, "Hey, could I touch it?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure."
What a catch!
That means something good did not happen to us.
I really want to check to see if he's in bounds.
Yeah.
This is an interesting throw by Atkins.
Let me go to the passing attempts.
Yeah, he's in.
Okay. You like over 32.5 passing attempts for Justin Herbert tomorrow night. Man, I must say, they cannot run the ball. They cannot run. The Chargers cannot run the ball. So I don't hate that. I don't like that Herbert's not feeling good though with the ankle. But let's go look at his game log for a second. Justin Herbert. How many times has he been passing as of late? 33, 30, 23, 36, 36. He only threw 23 times against the Falcons. I feel like he threw 1,000 times. But he obviously didn't.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But we're going to take Jaden Thomas over 57.5 rushing yards.
In this game?
No, UNLV. He plays for
UNLV.
Cal.
Jaden Thomas, UNLV.
No.
What is
Cal.
it? JADEN?
It's JA apostrophe DEN.
Jaden Thomas.
Yes.
Okay, Jaden Thomas with an I.
Yeah.
Jaden Thomas. And for who?
Cal.
UNL. He's with UNLV, right?
Cal.
Jaden Thomas is with UNLV.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I apologize. Yeah.
Damn straight. All right, so we got a player prop. At everyone. Jaden Thomas.
Yeah.
UNLV.
On that Bradley game, you took San Francisco?
Yeah, plus 2.5.
Jaden Thomas over 53.5 rushing?
No, 57.5.
57.5 rushing.
Yes.
And that's FanDuel?
No, this is off. I have to look at offshore.
Oh, offshore? So like Bovada?
Bet online.
Bet online?
Yep.
Minus 110 maybe?
It's minus 113.
Minus 113. All right, bet's in. So you got to go offshore for that one.
Well, I mean, you could get it. You can get it on FanDuel. You can get it on Javion Thomas is Cal. Thank you. You're right. I'm looking for his number 2, but I'm not betting him right now.
Javion Thomas. Okay.
If I can find numbers for him, I'm going to take him.
Yeah, chat's going crazy on the pinky thing. And then Matt, you could get a drink stir as a prosthetic to replace your pinky, right? Yellow hammered. I love it. I love it. Okay. So the later games you kind of already talked about, Zargo. You got a little thoughts on that one?
Yeah. I'm thinking we might make a move on Minnesota here shortly, but I'm trying to find a prop player too for the people.
Okay. So Minnesota, NHL, Zarg's our hockey guy, throwing out some plays tonight.
Both blocked. Another goal by Detroit.
Minnesota hosting Florida. That one's coming up at 9:30 Eastern time. It's a TNT game. Totals 5.5, and Minnesota is plus 130 on the money line, and you're going to look at some player props. So there you go.
Yeah, Javion is questionable. Yeah. But you also, so does the quarterback. So that's probably more of the reason. Like, I only have one Cal bet at all at any position that I could bet. And it's not what I want to bet. I could bet Jack Endry's yards. Sorry, I got 2. I also got Jonathan Brady.
I got to throw that in the chat. Jonathan Brady?
No, I was just telling him that's all I have.
Okay.
None of the guys that I want to bet on Cal do I actually have.
Ramon, you'll go broke fading easy Eddie Cooley. Georgetown 5.5-point dogs today. Playing some good basketball, Georgetown is.
Holden. That's not what we want.
Ramon, you on Georgetown tonight? I know. I think Johnny Boy's on Georgetown. I didn't see it till I got home though, so I didn't have a chance to bet it. That's a little frustrating. Where is Montreat? They're playing Furman. What is a Montreat?
South Carolina.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Yeah. Asheville, North Carolina.
That's pulled that one. Oh, his hands coming forward.
He was close. It's Asheville, North Carolina.
What?
Beautiful part of the country.
We really hope this is not a fumble.
Well, we're fucked if
It looks like the ball's going forward.
Yeah, it does.
The ruling on the field, this is what really sucks. And I absolutely hate this. And I've gone on this soapbox before. But they will automatically declare it a turnover just so they can automatically review it. And now you have to prove that it isn't a fumble. Before, I mean, the hand. He has the ball in his hand. He hit his own player's helmet.
And his arm's coming forward. I just don't know what the rule is in college, though. I mean, yeah, dude, he's throwing the football, but yeah, he hit his own offensive lineman's helmet.
Person sucks. Another goal given up.
Good game in college basketball right now. UConn, 11th ranked team in the nation, leading Xavier 52-51. These two teams are going right back and forth at each other. So that's a good game. I'm still looking for this Georgetown score too. You're right, Ramon. Easy Eddie Cooley, bro. Is that over? Like that game's over. 81-57. Woo! Georgetown smashed Creighton. Damn.
The announcer says the same thing. He says, looks like he's got it to me. No shit.
Zargo, thoughts on the under in the Utah-Vancouver game?
Let me take a peek.
Yeah,
Because I'm not mistaken. I don't want to misspeak here.
How is that not a pass?
Yeah, Utah has been scoring some goals. I mean, they've scored 4 more in 5 in a row. Defense has been solid. Vancouver's been all over the place. Total at 5.5. Yeah, I'd go with the over there. I wonder. Let me see who's got. Right now, everyone's got 5.5 at like -120. If anyone's offering 6, close to that 110 range. But I mean, I think 5.5 even at -120 is a solid play. Let's see who's got the best number right now. Yeah. FanDuel or DK -122. I'd probably take the juice because you'll get 6. I think worse 6 minimum. So even if you find 6 at a better number, you're looking at a push worst case.
Not an official play, but something you're willing to get.
Yeah, that might make the sheet.
Might make the sheet. Okay.
Yeah.
Chandler Rogers is taking snaps.
So hold on, we got the ball back for Western Kentucky. That's good. Bad news is the second 20.
This is going nowhere though. This is a -1 play. We're gonna have 3rd and 21.
Well, if they got a punt, hopefully they keep it to a field goal. I mean, JMU is just running around like a bunch of banshees.
Yeah, this 7.5's in trouble. They just seem to be. JMU has picked up the defense, which is what my worry was.
It has begun. Hey, hit the like button, guys. You get a second. For those of you that are not subscribers, you don't know much about Nuke the House, welcome in. Got Fox next to me. I got Zargo down there. Zargo's taking care of NHL. Fox taking care of college football tonight. A little bit of college basketball too. Hate the check down on 3rd and 21, but what else are we going to do? There's a punt coming up. You get real-time in-game betting notifications right to your phone. So anything our guys put out tonight, notifications go to your phone. So if you can't watch the show or you just don't want to watch a show, that's fine. You don't have to do that. Hold on. Did I just see in the chat Arenado to the Astros?
He blocked it.
You got to be shitting.
Wow.
Ugh.
Interesting.
He blocked the trade. Arenado blocks the trade to the Astros. That's interesting, man. I wonder why.
He likes it in St. Louis.
Yeah. He didn't like it in Colorado that much. So he blocked the trade to the Astros.
Well, also, it wasn't, I mean, I guess they're trying to. Thanks, Grant. I was just going to check that.
What's up?
Nothing. 1 second. I was trying to get on something.
Right.
Obviously, Bregman's out there, and so there's a space for you, but there are also a couple of young guys too. So
Arenado's come back down to earth. Goldschmidt.
He's older.
Yeah.
These guys were playing like when my kids were in school.
He should. I mean, Nolan Arenado should still have a couple of good years left in him, though. I don't think that he's Dunsky, even though he had a rough year last year, but he's got to be in his early 30s, maybe 33 now. If I had to guess, I'd say he's 30. Yeah, 33. He's 33 years old. Yeah, he's probably got a year or two left. Good year or two left in him, but the power kind of got zapped last year. He's still tremendous defensively. He must just love St. Louis. It's as simple as that. It is a great baseball town. It is baseball first there. And hey, Western Kentucky defense kind of saving our asses right now, aren't they?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
We can see what happens here. Big third down. Now they've been running crossers this whole second half since they basically put Atkins back in, and they've been wide open. So we get the Mishkov shots apparently. So he finally decided to shoot that third shot. I mean, he shot two in the second period. They were both blocked. So they're saying, is it? All right, come on, get out there, big boy. Get out there. No, shit.
No bueno, huh?
No, we're good.
We're good? I don't know why you said shit.
Yeah, the Mishkov guys 3 shots, so we get a plus 130. That would have been the first play of the show, but we couldn't get on. That's the only reason I put it in the chat. So we got Memphis is up 5 on UVA. Houston's being the crap. There's a lot of games that are just going to be out like blowouts tonight.
I'm going to go ahead and I just locked in Kirill Kaprizov to score a goal in that Panthers Wild game. He scored in 7 of his last 10. He scored 2 goals in each of his last 2 games. So he has, 9 goals over his last 10 games, and FanDuel's offering a plus 135. I don't love these props, but just at that value, that's not something I want to pass up on.
All right, so what's the bet again?
Kirill Kaprizov to score a goal, plus 135 at FanDuel.
And who's he with?
Minnesota Wild.
Okay. And you're saying FanDuel is the best number?
Far and away.
Let's go. Kaprizov with Minnesota. Let's get it on.
Who else can we look at? I want to find this under, see if I can get a better number on this.
Do you want me to throw that in the chat for you, buddy?
You know what? I have it on the sheet, so I can just copy and paste it, so you don't have to try and figure out how to spell.
Yeah, it's not even a live bet. It's a
Kaprizov. Do we get a flag? No, we don't. That pass was nowhere near anybody.
All right, Kaprizov plus 125.
135.
135. It's down to 125 now on FanDuel.
On FanDuel?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Look at you moving the line, you son of a bitch. Did you check ESPN bet per chance?
No, I'll do that right now though, because I'm looking.
I'm on there, so don't worry about it.
Okay. What's after you do? What's the under on the Utah game?
5.5 plus 105.
Under?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I'm sorry. Over. Excuse me.
Minus 25.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might be 122. Might be as good as we're gonna get.
Let me just find the goal score here. Player total goal.
Correct me on this. Why on earth is Utah favored in this game? Besides being at home. Why are they favored versus Vancouver?
Because they've been hot. I mean, they've won 4 of their last 5, and that loss was an overtime loss against Minnesota. They're beating good teams, whereas Vancouver losing to bad teams in a lot of overtime games.
So
yeah, Vancouver's the better club here. Yes, I know they're coming in not very hot. They haven't come through, but they've won. I mean, we can throw stats out there. They've won 2 out of their last 3. They beat the Avalanche. They beat the Panthers. They lost to the Bruins.
That's a bad loss.
Yeah, it was a bad loss.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's weird. Like Boston started the year well, but now they're a team that you need to beat. Yeah, I mean, it's fair also, too. I mean, Utah hasn't been that good at home. They've been better on the road. And Vancouver's strong on the road for whatever reason.
Yeah. Okay.
We got a really big play coming up for us here at the Boca Raton Bowl. 4th and 1.
Yep.
3:57 to play. 24-17 JMU over Western Kentucky. We are on Western Kentucky +7 and a hook. And we're on Western Kentucky over 20.5 team total. So we probably need a touchdown here on this drive. Although Western Kentucky has all 3 timeouts, but this is a no-brainer to go for it, Fox. What are they at, the 39? Their own 39?
Yep.
All right. Pick up a half a yard.
Their only problem when you say it's a no-brainer, they're averaging 1.2 yards on the ground.
Well, get 1.2 yards here.
That's yeah.
Pretty simple. Get 1.2 yards, and we're in business. I'm still upset about having 1st and goal at the 3 and having to settle for 3 from 20 yards back.
I mean, I'm just trying to answer your question, but I would agree. I think Vancouver is probably a good play, and if you want to go that direction, I'll absolutely ride with you on it.
Well, I was saying, especially if you're taking the over. Well, what's the Vancouver team total? 2.5.
1 second.
Yeah, Mel's on Boldy anytime goal +220 in that game.
I've got Boldy in hockey in fantasy. Okay, you could say he scored 2 in the last 5 games, but he scored 2 in the last 12. So depending upon how you want to look at the stats, it's there. Boldy's a great player, and this is going to be a very good game. So you got a chance. We're going to run quarterback sneak, and he got it.
Let's go. Let's go. That's what I like to hear.
So I mean, both teams have a total of 3, but it's even money for Vancouver, -120 for Utah.
Yeah. All right. The Utah's going to win. Keller's going to get a point.
All right, Zargs, after you're done digging into this hockey stuff, I want to talk to you about Thursday Night Football, but we do have a lot of stuff going on right now before then.
And then he gets strip sacked the next play.
Wonderful. And he lost the ball? All right. Now we basically
they have timeouts, which means they're going to kick a field goal. That's the problem. Yeah, he never saw. He basically gets the ball, pins the ball between him and the other guy's legs. Yeah.
I don't like betting on college football.
Need 5 more yards from Petaway. Yellow's cashed his bet. He got a much better number. Ricky White's not dressed. Interesting. That changes who I would take. It also changes who I would definitely bet on from a wide receiver perspective. Because if White is literally not going to play that game and he is out, Jaden Bradley probably is going to step up in his place, but it also means you're going to have more. Oh, big run here. Big run. Petaway. Cash the Petaway bet.
I kind of want them to score a touchdown here so Western Kentucky can just come back and actually, just come back, cover the 7.5 and get over the team total.
Well, they're going to have 1st and goal here.
Let him run in.
He stepped out. It's like at the 15.
So he ran out and they could save a timeout. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, if White's not playing, I would take the 3.5 of Cal. It's still there.
All right, I don't know where Zargo went, but he'll be back. Maybe he's making more bets.
That's going to be very interesting.
So you didn't put a play down for UNLV, right? Right?
No.
Besides for the player prop?
Except for the player prop. Yep.
So no side or total. Okay. I just want JMU to score here so badly and very quickly. So
runs and then timeouts, run and timeout, run and timeout.
Yeah, just play prevent, go score a touchdown, play prevent. And let's try and get this thing home.
I really think pre-flop, you've got to be on California as long as Rogers is playing. Do we know if Chandler Rogers is going yet?
Amador, are you a subscriber? Greg Amador, are you a subscriber? If you're a subscriber, you can go in the live show chat and look at who he gave out. If you're not, I'll just give it to you anyways. Jaden Thomas over 57.5 rushing yards.
So I just locked in the over 6 goals in the Utah game. MGM has over 6 at even money. So that's where I'm at with hockey. And now I would love to talk NFL because, man, I'd love to get your guys' thoughts because I have no idea where to go with this.
Tough game tomorrow night, man.
It is, man. Like, Chargers getting thumped by Tampa Bay just makes this so incredibly hard.
I mean, hey, way to go, Greg. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. Go to the chat and make sure you follow all of our stuff here. So,
actually, I think what we want a 2-yard run here, get the first down.
Yeah.
And then they're probably just going to take a knee.
Well, we don't want that.
Yeah, we do.
Why?
If they take a knee, we win the 7.5.
Oh, yes. We win. At least we win the 7.5.
Yes.
I'll take a push on that. Yeah, sure.
That's essentially what we're looking at right now after this tremendous second half where they basically put up 3 points.
You know what? Screw it. Let them go in. Let's see if we can get the 7 and the team total. I'm all for making some money tonight, pal. I'm not about pushing this one. Yeah, welcome in, Greg. Good to see you here. Did you use the free trial? How did you get? I'm gonna go check I'll go check our subscriber count over here on this side, and we'll see what you got.
Rogers is dressed, but it looks like Harris is going to be the first one to start. I mean, if without Ricky White, you can go get Jacob DeJesus at 31.5 receiving yards. College fantasy? Not even sure where to do that. Probably ESPN, but I never looked at it. I'd be interested in college fantasy. It's kind of
or just DFS.
Yeah. You're a big DFS guy.
You're not? That's surprising to me.
It's extremely surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it just encroaches on his season-long fantasy thing.
He just couldn't stomach like having to fade.
No.
Season-long players. I agree with that.
He can't handle it. He can't handle. DraftKings has it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost just completely done with season-long fantasy. I got one more league, this 20-year keeper league I've been in, but I don't even know if I want to do it next year.
I will say, for the first time ever, I know what my brother says when he says, "Oh, it's such a drag to do this." I kind of feel that way.
Just for season-long?
Well, yeah. Well, not season-long, but it's well, yeah. I mean, we play every year, but it's just so many leagues, and you just feel like kind of defeated.
Yeah, I've the more leagues you're in, the kind of, I think, diminishing return there is.
It is nice at playoff time, and you're like, hey, I got one league.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, for sure. But then also, too, like, I always hate, like, draft time because then it's like, man, do I really double down and stick with the same draft strategy, or do I want to change it up and have some variety? And then if you got teams that look very different, you don't know who to root for on Sunday, and it's just kind of a mess.
Hooper, do you have to go over to Kansas to legally bet since you're in that shit state of Missouri? And I mean that with no facetiousness.
Did
I mean, just like I went to Kansas so long ago that I've just built up a complete hate for Missouri.
Oh, I thought you were talking shit about Missouri.
I do love Kansas City. I lived in Kansas City, Missouri for a little bit. Missouri is, yeah. I don't like Missouri, but I lived down on the Plaza, Hooper. It was pretty awesome. That place is nice. I had my dog. We used to go down to the art museum. I'd let him run around there in a gigantic field at like 5 a.m. when I'd get up from my show. Yeah, man, Kansas City's underrated.
It's 4th and 3 with 2 minutes to go. Western Kentucky is out.
I really want to go up to Arrowhead before I move out of the area.
Actually, no, they saved it. They let it go down to the 2-minute warning.
How far are you from Arrowhead, from Kansas City? 3 hours?
I think it's close to like 5 or 6.
5? Oof, that's a long way. Arrowhead's amazing, dude.
I've got 2 aunts from my wife's side of the family that are in Kansas City. They work for GM.
Such a great town. And the best barbecue out there. You can take your Texas barbecue and your Southern barbecue and shove it. Ain't nothing like Kansas barbecue. And even Kansas City barbecue. And you're right, Hurricane Ditka. Manhattan, Kansas is the rotten apple. What a dump that place is. I just hit on every place. I don't like it.
I think we're splitting hairs. If you want to argue Kansas City barbecue versus Memphis barbecue, it's like
no, we're not splitting hairs. Too much vinegar in Memphis. Kansas City's
no, that's North Carolina, dude. That's North Carolina. We don't do that shit here.
Memphis barbecue. You guys use a lot of vinegar.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Sweet? Is it sweet sauce?
A lot of people do the spicy.
You're gonna have to send me some sauce then, dude. Because
okay, I gladly will, dude. I agree. I'm from North Carolina, and I hate North Carolina barbecue because of the vinegar.
I bring this up, Gnarly just gets completely on tilt.
I will sit there and say I will eat all barbecue. So let me press it there. I will say Carolina by far is probably the one I like the least.
Yeah.
Mississippi's got mayo base, dude. It does get worse than North Carolina, believe me.
Alabama and Georgia is by far the best.
I've never
South Carolina does a mustard base, which is also gross.
I'd rather go to Haiti than Mississippi. Okay, that's where I am on Mississippi.
I didn't say Mississippi. I said Alabama and Georgia.
No, but he's talking about Mississippi. Georgia doesn't have great barbecue. I lived there. They don't have great barbecue.
When I first moved to Memphis, I technically lived in Mississippi.
Barbecue spots.
I lived, just out the border. And it was so embarrassing when I would travel anywhere and have to pull out my Mississippi ID. I'm like, oh, they're just judging me so much.
Yeah. I cannot believe it's mayo based. I'm with you, Hooper. I've never even heard of that. I don't even know how you put mayonnaise in that. I guess, you know what, though? I do put mixed barbecue sauce with potato salad. So I guess I've kind of done that before. If you mix it with the potato. And surprisingly, there's like 2 really good barbecue places in Denver. I didn't really good. I've probably eaten it about 10, 8 are bad. And the 2 that one is good. And then one is like super excellent. GQ barbecue, man. Really good stuff. Really good stuff.
All right, send me your address, Holden, and I'll send you some barbecue sauce for Christmas. And you
I gotta say,
it is kind of interesting. According to the top news report, that voted the best barbecue was Arkansas.
Oh, there's one dude who just he competes at Memphis in May, right. And it's kind of like how my favorite barbecue place is technically in Mississippi. It's just over the border. Yeah. Like it's still Memphis barbecue. You're still in the region. It's going to be Memphis style, even if you're not within the city limits.
All right, real quick, we're down by 10. We need a touchdown here from Western Kentucky to get over the team total of 20.5 and to get within 7.5. I guess they could settle for the field goal, the push, but let's go. We got $157. Hopefully JMU plays prevent.
Toronto scored back-to-back goals, so
let's go, Zargo. Let's go. Let me also say this. There are 4 types of barbecue, okay? There's Carolina, there's Kansas City, there's Texas, and there's Memphis. Those are the only 4. The rest of them doesn't even count. It doesn't even count.
I concur.
That's it. Like Arkansas barbecue, no. They had to have stolen it from somewhere else.
Yeah, it's Memphis. It's Memphis.
They stole Memphis, right?
Yes. That's all Memphis style.
Yeah.
Now like does
It's generally considered Kansas City, Memphis, Texas, Carolina, St. Louis,
No.
South Carolina mustard, and a
Oh yeah, just because you make the list, like South Carolina.
I have never heard of
South.
South Carolina barbecue, dude.
He's even telling you it's got more of a mustard.
Get out of here, South Carolina.
That's what I'm saying. Just
barbecue.
because a state has a style of barbecue doesn't mean they deserve to be in the conversation.
And they stole it from somewhere.
Well, I mean, no, they decided to go mustard. They thought they'd be, I don't know. Yeah.
Ooh, Kentucky barbecue. No, get out of here.
Yeah, no. Stick to your chicken, Kentucky.
This kid's going nowhere.
Now, and also, does Texas, like, I mean, they're just brisket, right? Like, they don't really.
Oh, they got real barbecue. It was
I mean, I know they have it, but like, I don't know. I feel like, is it their own style? Like, I feel like Texas owns the beef market, so that's why they get brisket over everybody.
Mel, GQ barbecue, real deal. Great sauce, great brisket. Big fan of GQ. As a matter of fact, I just want to go drive up there right now. Just leave the show and get some GQ barbecue, but I can't.
All right.
Oh, it's so good.
Here we go. Okay, first down. Let's go.
All right, where are you? Like in Lakewood or Westminster or Lone Tree? Which one? Because I love GQ. All right, we still got a timeout too on top of this.
They say one timeout.
St. Louis steals culture, jazz barbecue. Their culture is right.
It's amazing they didn't give him a first down. He caught it and then came. Oh, that was dumb. He should have got the first down. And I think Western Kentucky thought they had the first down.
By the way, nobody does burnt brisket tips, which are called burnt ends, like Pittsburgh.
Oh, there you go. Get out of bounds, you moron.
Whoa. We just went on this whole rant about there's only
I was being
and you want to bring Pittsburgh into the conversation?
You think I'm serious? Get out of here. Why didn't this clown get out of bounds?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I mean, you got 5 more yards. Get out of bounds.
All right, somebody just catch something.
The right way. They were able to call a play right away. Didn't do like what FSU did. It sat at the line for like 27 seconds waiting to snap.
Who's Robertson at plus 660 that Sean Fisher just hit?
Yep. No idea.
Me neither. No clue.
I mean,
let's fucking go. 6 new. Look at Maddie just throwing me good news. 6 new subscribers on YouTube. Love it.
One. And he gets hit again as he's throwing. He might need to stop hitting his left tackle as he
Go
throws.
sign up. Go sign up for our YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, just do it. Toronto, nice job, Fisher. Just sign up our YouTube channel. If you're on X, it doesn't take much. Come on over to YouTube. You don't.
I thought.
X.
Oh, Nicholas Robertson.
I thought Sean was trying to bring Toronto barbecue into the conversation. I didn't realize we were back to talking about sports betting or whatever.
I'm going to type that in right now. Toronto barbecue. You know what? I typed in Toronto and it came up. Yeah, they got barbecue up there.
It better be Korean barbecue. It better be Korean bar. That's the only thing I would eat.
No.
The only kind of barbecue I'd eat in Toronto.
Memphis barbecue and wicked wings, bro.
Yeah,
how are we dropping this pass? What are we doing? Never again, Hilltoppers. Never again. Stupid college, man. It's so tough to bet on. I can't stand it.
Well, that's why people laugh at me, but I always take sometimes the other side during the games because I was like, you never know anything that's going to happen with these guys.
Thanks, Soder. Hit the like button.
And he had a wide open, missed him.
La la la.
He
la,
was
la,
ahead
la,
of him.
La la la
Yeah.
la.
And he
I
just
don't want to hear. I don't want to. I want to see a first down, and of course we didn't. Okay, it's over.
that's tragic. Absolutely tragic. He had him wide open coming through right in the slant, and he was going to run for wide. He was going to get 50 to 20 more yards off this play.
It's a damn shame.
Fox, what do you think about Alabama minus 24.5 at North Dakota?
Let me go look at what I've got on my sheet.
Damn shame.
I looked at this earlier, and I thought it was lined pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I clicked on this expecting to like North Dakota, but I mean, Alabama just beat North Carolina by like 16. Creighton by 8, and North Dakota has just been getting slammed everywhere they go against schools you never heard of. So,
hey, Zargo, what do we need to put on the sheet here from NHL?
So it's on the sheet, but if you want to put it in the chat,
let's put it in game. What do we got?
Yeah, sure. We got over 6 goals. Vancouver at Utah, even money at MGM.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
I might go back to Wagon.
Okay.
And you got the Krill to score, right?
Yeah, I bet that. How do you spell his name?
K-I-R-I-L-L. Kaprizov, K-A-P-R-I-Z-O-V.
Yep. Anytime goal.
Yep.
And that's plus 120?
30. Well, it was 135 on FanDuel. You said it was down to like 125 by the time.
Yeah, plus 124. Okay.
And then I am looking at something potentially for the Winnipeg game. I don't really know if I want to put another play on there.
All right. I'm going to run upstairs real quick, get some more water, and maybe I'll make some barbecue.
Flyers.
Again?
Flyers tie it up. Yep, 4-4.
Oh, man. I was trying to catch it at 3-4. Okay, Ham or Philly. Sorry,
Leon,
right as he walks away.
Leon's up to 12 shot attempts here.
Minus 110. Yeah, I'm betting that right now, boys.
Flyers
minus. Hang on, let me see if I can get a better number on FanDuel or something.
I was on it earlier, so
dang it! I hate that I didn't catch the 3-4. Minus 1 away to FD.
Yeah, defense really led the way here for James Madison.
Yep. Minus 108 Flyers. FD.
All right. I'll flip over to the chat since he's not here. Pete, we've got. I'm riding Javian Thomas. I'm taking his rushing yards. With the news that White's not going to play, I took Jonathan Brady over 35.5, and I took De Jesus over 31.5. They're still posting that. It looks like Harris is going to be the first one to go, so it'll be very interesting. I didn't get a lot of Cal bets and where I bet offshore, so I can't give you anything. Guys, though, I would look for would be Jaden Ott, probably anytime touchdown. And with the news of White, I took Cal plus 3.5. Probably going to maneuver from that during the game, but yeah.
Oh, nice. Toronto up 4-2. 3 unanswered.
Yeah. Ott hasn't scored, but he's ending his career with Cal. Javion Thomas, if he plays, will most likely probably score as well. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, of the games are probably the ones that would probably scare me the least. I do like the NFL to kind of give a FU to college football and put 2 games on during your first round of your playoffs. So that was kind of interesting. I like Penn State, but the game's going to be snowy weather, supposedly. Lots of things can happen in the snow. But they should be bigger and stronger to be able to wear down them. And as far as Texas Clemson, I'm on record. I know everyone else disagrees with me, but I think that game is close. And I think that's raised by the Clemson defense. I think there's question marks on Texas, especially rushing the football. And I think the Clemson wide receiver core is vastly underrated. I will be on props for that, but mostly it's going to be on Clemson props.
Nice. These goalie props are looking good too in Detroit.
I really wanted to get 13.5 on Clemson. I just think this team has kind of gelled and improved as the season went on. It's not the same team.
Wow, it's really interesting, Ramon.
I think the game on Saturday, the best game of the day, is probably a game that no one's going to watch on this show. But it's going to be the best game of the day is South Dakota State versus North Dakota State. I know Ramon's got a thought on the South Dakota State game.
Hold it. Oh. Okay. I just fired off a live bet right as you left, but it looks like you can get even better number now.
Okay. What is it?
I bet the Flyers money line.
Yeah.
But it looks like Detroit just scored. Yeah, 5-4.
Yeah, personally, terrible.
Your call if you want to jump on it. I don't mind it. Not as good as depending on the number. What did it go to?
Just running out of time.
You want to throw half a unit on plus 390. I don't hate that at all. I would take a stab at that.
But Ramon, do you really want that? Do you want a bunch of 23, 24-year-old guys from JUCO still playing around?
All right, I got plus 400, so I'll take the Flyers just for shits and giggles. The game.
I don't hate that. If you want to throw like half quarter unit on that, I think that's a great value.
Quarter unit. Get in at $59.99 a month before any price increases. Get a free week with the code Nuke the Holidays. Go to nukethehouse.com, click subscribe. Our capper's up over 400 units. Free Discord. Only game in the live betting game. nukethehouse.com/pricing. All right, Foxy. Anything college basketball going on right now? Just the player prop in the UNLV game. What else we got going on?
That's it. I'm not going to force anything.
You see this report? Garrett Wilson wants to get traded from the Jets. I don't blame him.
Are you shocked?
Yeah. No, I don't blame him. Jeez, what a debacle.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's so talented.
Well, I mean, he's going to say that right now because he doesn't even know who his quarterback's going to be. So it makes sense.
Yeah. How about Xavier UConn, dude? Xavier just hit a 3 with 35 seconds left to tie it at 76.
It's 12 seconds left. Yeah.
And now there's 12 seconds left. Yes. But they hit a huge 3. Xavier did to tie it up. And now it's 78-76 with 9 seconds left. So anybody on UConn tonight or Xavier, 78-76, 9 seconds left in regulation. I don't get a chance to watch much hockey anymore. I kind of got to really pick and choose what I have time to watch. But boy, it just reminds me how much I loved the sport when I was really into it. Such a great sport.
Yeah.
Speed, violence. It's just great. Strategery. I get why some of you guys just live and die by it. It's spectacular. And then, so tomorrow night we got NFL. We got a very full NBA slate. I'm sure Fox will be throwing in his plays in the chat during the Thursday night football game like he normally does. Tomorrow at 4:00 Eastern, free show. Me, Zargo, and I think Spread will be there for Thursday night thoughts. We'll give away. We had a really good crowd last week. We're going to give some plays away there. Again, I think it's a tough game to cap, though. Playoff hockey is your favorite. Playoff hockey is so freaking good, especially when you got a team. Maddie, if you like the Pens, like how many postseasons have you had? Just amazing. Yeah. And Soder loves amazing goaltending. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of hockey, but here in Denver, like it's a 40-minute drive for me to get downtown. So I come to like south of downtown, DU, Denver University. They won the NCAA championship last year, and I just go to their games. It's so much fun. Bring my kid. My daughter, she loves hockey. We just sit right on the glass, have a game.
So you go to the Frozen Four?
Did not go to the Frozen Four.
Okay.
No, but I definitely go to the games here when they're in town. Actually, they're playing UNLV soon, so I will be going to that game next, not this, but next Saturday. Go Abs, go. That's right, Mel. I mean, this is a great time to be a Denver sports fan. I'll tell you that much. All these teams are so freaking good.
Okay. Which teams is that?
Well, the Nuggets won a championship 2 years ago. The Avs won a championship.
Okay, but when I say someone's just so stinking good, that would
Denver hockey is terrific. Where do you live? Memphis? Where do you live?
Me?
Yeah.
Maryland,
right. So you've got no good teams.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's just a great time to be a sports fan here in Denver. They're all good except the Rockies. The Broncos are good again. Good stuff. Good times.
I'd say the Broncos are decent. I wouldn't really put the good.
They're a playoff team this year. Compared to what they have been for the last 7 years, they're pretty good.
Yes, compared, they've made vast improvement.
But they're good again. You know, they're like a playoff team again.
See, but I think people throw that around so much. They're like, oh, that's a good team.
10-7 would be a good team.
They're average.
10-7 is a good team.
Yeah, you think they're going to be 10-7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Think they can win 2 or 3? Sure.
Versus the Bengals and the Chiefs. Got it.
I think they'll beat the Bengals. The Bengals are just, dude, the Bengals are a disaster. They cannot play any defense. They never put teams away. Penalties left and right. They should be so much better. So much better. And that'll be a fun matchup because they got Chase and Higgins, and then Surtain will play one side, and whichever one's over there, he'll have a chance to shut him down.
Xavier ties it up. We go to overtime.
Who did?
Xavier tied it up overtime.
So they hit a 3 with 35 seconds left. They're down 2 with 9 seconds left, and they tied up to go to overtime. That's awesome. I wish I had some action on that game.
All right, we got this Cal game getting ready to kick off.
Cal UNLV?
Yep.
Like, how far are you from Baltimore, Fox?
20 minutes.
Oh, so you got the Ravens at least. No.
All right, we've been through this. You make your allegiances as a kid.
I know.
And that's it. And
but
that's it.
At least like your kids could like the Ravens, right?
Guys in the chat know how I feel about the Ravens.
Do your kids like the Ravens?
My daughter roots for everything that I root for.
Okay, so no.
My son will root for anything against what I root for.
Okay, so he loves the Ravens. He's got
I would say loves, but actually his team is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Of course. When did he become a Chiefs fan? 5 years ago?
I tell him that all the time, but he is not a big NFL guy. It's not his thing, but he runs around and he's a big fair weather person, but he's just an average sports fan.
Yes, this Bengals defense is something else. We're gonna go back to Burrow over 2.5 passing touchdowns.
Yeah, so like we'll go to the game Saturday, but he won't go. So it's gonna be a cold ass game.
Does he like the Orioles?
He doesn't like baseball. He has gone to a bunch of Royals games, but it's definitely against his will. Games that he's enjoyed was the USA men's team, the USA women's team, and soccer, Chelsea, Barcelona. He likes more of the soccer games than going to the other stuff. He has enjoyed himself with the hockey, though.
Good to see John Tortorella still losing his shit at the age of 200. Some things never change. I'm a Tortorella guy.
All right, Thomas gets the game going with the first carry.
But no side, no total on the bowl game yet.
I lean Cal plus 3.5 without Ricky White there, but I'm waiting to see how they can stop the run. Cal's secondary is one of the best in the country. It's kind of like Iowa was a couple of years ago. You just don't really throw that much on them. And they're tremendous at turning the ball over. Haji Williams does not have any issue with giving the ball to the other team and trying to make some throws. And now without White there, he may make some throws that he shouldn't make.
Zargo, what's going on in the hockey, pal?
So we started with Thomas with 2 carries. Thomas gets 7 yards and they punt.
Did you put yourself back on mute? So you were just on mute. Did you just put yourself back on mute? Is that a 2-for-1 special?
I mean, I was slamming the mute button, trying to get myself off mute.
How did I get balloons on this? 2-for-1 special.
And I think I hit it too many times.
Oh, that's remarkable.
I'm praying that the Flyers can make a move here to overcome this deficit. Toronto still holding on to that 2-goal lead, about to close out the second period, and that's about it because none of the other games start till I'm guessing till we're off air.
Can I tell you a crazy story?
I would love for you to
St.
tell me a
Brown
crazy story.
on Sunday. Amon-Ra St. Brown threw up for the first time in his life on Saturday night and then had the monster game on Sunday. How do you not throw up for 20 some odd years? How is that possible?
Wow. What do you think that feels like?
Like the first time? It must feel awful. Throwing up's horrible feeling until it's done. And then it's like, oh, I got through it.
Yep.
First
so with
time.
Ott will be the starter. So Ott anytime touchdown is a given.
Bob the Aquatot?
We still haven't talked Thursday Night Football.
Oh, you said you said you didn't feel good about it. So
I didn't know. I mean, since Denver got curb stomped by the Bucks, it's hard to back them. But since Chargers, so the Broncos on the road, I'm not a Bo Nix believer, but he's winning games.
Yes.
So it feels silly not to take the points. But I was curious where you guys are at.
I got nothing. Seriously, outside I like Sutton tomorrow. I think there's some people on McConkey, so it might be tough to fade McConkey. I want to see if Hurst is going to play. He might play. Excuse me. I would bet Stone Smart if Fox does, but I wouldn't feel comfortable with it.
Fox, where are you?
That's kind of one of my. I'm waiting for Stone Smart. I'm actually hoping Hurst plays so I can get a 19.5 on Stone Smart.
And then,
I'm not playing anything. You can play McConkey if you want, but it should be a very low scoring defensive game. I think the total's 43.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 42.5 at the moment.
Yeah. Nick's coming off his worst performance. You never know which team is showing up at the Chargers. Chargers got embarrassed last week versus the Bucks. The Broncos won a game which they had total offense of 200 yards.
I think he got it.
How do you score 41 points with 200 yards?
Yeah. I mean, because then with the Chargers too is, I mean, you take that embarrassment. They also got edged out by the Chiefs, and the game before that, they barely beat the Falcons. So, I mean, I don't know how you make an argument to back that squad.
I wouldn't feel comfortable really on any squad in any way, shape, function of the game. I mean, I disagree. I kind of think I'll probably be on Estime.
I mean, if you had to make a play.
If I had to make a play, I played Stone Smart.
Yeah, on the side though.
Oh, on the side, if I had to make a play, what's the line?
3.
2.5, 3.
Getting 3? The Chargers are getting 3?
No,
they're laying 3.
Oh, I played Denver plus 3. That's where I'm at.
Take the points.
Probably, if I make any play on the side and total, it's probably going to be a teaser. I'll tease to the under, and I'll take the Denver over probably 7.5, 8 points.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to look at it.
So I get this argument with people with teasers all the time because they're like, "Oh, I'm taking a teaser," and it's like, okay, yeah. So, but we live in a different way than what we used to bet 3-4 years ago, where you had to collect the word teaser and it would say 6 points or 7 points. You now live in a world with DraftKings. There, you can take whatever spread you want.
Yep.
You can take 3 points on the total and 8 points on the spread. Whatever makes you kind of feel comfortable. I find all the time where people are like, "Oh, I won't take that." I was like, "I'll get this down to minus 110 and I'll be perfectly fine."
That's what I manipulate it. I do the same thing, Fox. I just want to make sure I'm getting even or plus money. If I'm doing that, I'll just work with the numbers until I get there. You know,
I felt great on Monday because I really felt like the Bears were going to cover. I went Bears plus 10, and then I got the Falcons money line. I'm like, this is a great play. Plus 111. And then, the Bears did what they do.
Let's see here. Mel, good for you. He has not vomited in 13 years. Clunan, I agree with you. Maddie, I threw up at least twice a month. He throws up. Oh, it's a drinking problem. Yeah. That would get me to quit drinking. I mean, I don't drink anyways, but that would get me to quit drinking very quickly.
Bro, drinking, yeah. It's crazy.
I just don't. It just doesn't make me feel good, man. It makes me tired.
Yeah. I'm not in that. That's a big drink. Before earlier last month when I got the stomach flu for the first time in like 7-8 years, I hadn't thrown up in forever, but I threw up for hours.
I don't know if I've ever gone a year without throwing up.
Oh, I have plenty of times.
Amon-Ra St. Brown having it happen for the first time in your 20s. That's crazy, man.
And it's also crazy that, like, I'm guessing. No, I do know. I mean, the dude's a freak and he takes super great care of his body. Like, how does that happen?
Oh, you got a stomach bug.
Okay, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Here's the Flyers' best chance. We're on a power play with 4 minutes to go.
He had the squirts and he threw up. So
the squirts.
Yeah, he had the squirts.
Poetic.
Well, this is tremendous conversation. Let's kind of move on from this one.
Really?
I'm sorry, Mel. I would have, if you'd have said vomit free since 2003, I'd have gotten the How I Met Your Mother reference.
We just went up 7 viewers up, and then we lost 2 of the 7. So
dang, they didn't want to hear us talk about throwing up. I
didn't know that Fox had a weak stomach.
I do have a weak stomach.
See,
I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to throw up, but I will get kind of queasy and just kind of like, all right, I don't want to talk. Like, I don't like watching throw up on the screen. Maybe like when I know I'm watching all my Christmas movies. I'm up to 37 right now. But I know there's scenes that I throw up. I just look down. And
I thought we were going to move on from this, Fox. You just won't stop talking about it.
My wife's the same way though, Fox. She can't watch it. Like she will, she turns away. Like she can't. She'll be like, "Is it over? Is it over?" So, you
guys ready for some NFL trivia? Let's throw some trivia.
Let's do it. Let's see if this is more of a crowd pleaser.
Yeah. Can you name the running NFL quarterbacks with the most rushing yards in a season? Hold on.
Easy.
Don't start yet. There's 37 answers. Okay.
Okay, might be a little harder when we get towards the bottom.
Okay, so we want to start with Michael Vick.
Oh! No, Cam Newton's number 1.
Yeah, Michael Vick did it 4 times though.
Oh,
Cam Newton.
Okay. He's
What?
number one. I
Did
believe
it
he's number one.
3 times.
What's the category of the question?
Quarterbacks that led
Best rushing season
single
by
season
quarterback.
rushing leader. So Lamar has got to be there.
Josh
And
Allen.
probably Allen, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sid
Randall
Luckman.
Cunningham, probably Cunningham.
Warren
I think-
Moon.
Did just
Sid
Moon?
Luckman.
I don't think Moon did it. He
Yeah.
wasn't a big runner. No, he wasn't on there.
Oh, who am I thinking of then?
Oh,
Sid-
RG3. RG3. I was
Yeah.
there for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, RG3's in there.
Flutie.
Sid
Flutie?
Luckman.
What about Kyler? Do you think Kyler did it? No Flutie? Really? Kyler Murray, I feel like
I'd
did
be
it.
surprised. You throw
He
it in there,
did.
but I'd be surprised.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah. It'd be Sid Luckman, Bronco Nagurski.
Luckman.
These are in the 60s.
No Sid Luckman.
Luckman's in the 50s, but yeah.
Well, I think all the running quarterbacks had to have been recently. It says there's one from the 70s, and that's it. So everybody else. How about Steve McNair?
But
Oh,
Bronco Nagurski.
Guys, who am I thinking of then? If it wasn't
No
Moon,
Bronco
who am I thinking-
Nagurski. No. Russell Wilson probably did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he did it.
I bet
Packers,
Mahomes.
great quarterback from the 70s.
No Mahomes.
Did you put in? You put in RG3.
Oh, Jalen. Yeah, I heard Jalen Hurts he led the league the other year, maybe last year even. So he did it. Dante Culpepper, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, Culpepper's in there. So we got 8 to go and 3 minutes to get it. Oh,
Michael Vick.
yeah, we got Vic. What about Tim Tebow?
No, he never played more than like 5 games in a
No, he
season.
did it, man. He did it. 2011. Fucking go.
What is the question that Tim Tebow's on there?
NFL single season rushing leaders.
I like Tarkenton. Matt said Tarkenton
Ooh.
or Mark. Yeah, Matt and Mel
I
said
like
Tarkenton.
Tarkenton. Let's see.
There-
Trent Tarkenton.
Oh, Ditka.
No Tarkenton.
Kaepernick. Kaepernick's got to be on there.
Yeah, you're probably right. Who said that one? You?
Ditka.
Oh, yep, Kaepernick.
Mm-hmm.
Who did Daniel? Let's see if Daniel Jones did it.
He might. I wouldn't be
He
surprised.
did 2022. Well, there's a pull. Donovan McNabb, maybe.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
actually pretty good at this one. Yeah, Donovan McNabb. So we're missing 2022, 1972, 2023, and 2024.
So recent. 22, 23.
Yeah, guys, single season rushing. Whoever had 1,100, so the second most rushing yards in a year, isn't that Justin Fields? Yeah, Justin Fields. All right, we're down to 2024 and 1972. We only need 2 more. Bobby Douglas. You think Douglas is the one? All right, I'll type his name in.
There's a couple Bears quarterbacks who that's all they did is they ran them.
Yay, Bobby Douglas. All right, the last guy would be this year.
No, probably last year, 2024, like the 23-24 season.
All right, who was it?
We got all the top guys already: Lamar, Fields, Mahomes, Allen.
Who did it? I think 2024 is this year. It's got to be.
Then Washington, Jaden Daniels.
So far, no one has a first down in the.
Jaden Daniels. We got all 37. Hell yeah. Good job, guys.
Killed that one.
0 first downs in the bowl game so far.
0 first downs in the bowl game, the LA Bowl.
3 drives. All they've done is 1 3 and out.
Is anybody there at the game? How's the crowd?
Right now, I'm
looking?
watching hockey in.
Oh.
Or less than 2 minutes ago. It's on TNT, by the way. So we got a timeout here as Philly tries to get up a play that says, hey, we're going to get the ball to Kasheshny, and Kasheshny's going to take the puck. He's going to slide it over to Mishkov, and Mishkov is going to fire it.
I don't know when we're doing another trivia, but the next one has to be, can you name every player with at least 140 receiving yards and a rushing touchdown in the game?
And a rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds great.
Puka Nacua is the picture on it. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it.
All
So we got-
right.
Puka's in there. Puka's in there. So his face is on it.
How many is there? That's
Yeah,
tons.
Puka.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek.
Yeah.
Yep, he used to run the ball every game.
Nope.
What?
What about a
What
running
about
back?
There's no way it's not Tyreek Hill.
He's not there.
I think you spelled Tyreek.
Ronnie Brown?
Ronnie Brown. How about Antonio Brown? I don't know. There's
Who did they? Yeah, that's who. Is that? Was it Brown or
Terry
Williams?
Rice
Miami
do
ran the
it?
Wildcat.
Terry
with?
Rice did it. Let's just start naming all the good receivers. Terrell Owens, no. There's got to be some. It says, actually here it says running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a lot of running backs. I don't know who they are, but there's a lot of running backs.
AP.
Marshall Falk is a good answer. I like
That
that.
is a good guess, Milo.
Falk has got to be there.
Yeah.
No.
I would think Grant, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say Brian Westbrook.
There's a good one.
That was the first one that came to my mind.
Hold on. I typed in West, but I must have hit Best, and Javid Best did it. So we got a lucky there. You remember Javid Best with the Lions?
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh boy, that shot just took this guy. He blocked it with his face. Good move there. Great Siders coming off right there.
Who? McCoy?
They need some dental work.
No.
All
What about
right,
Priest Holmes? My boy Priest Holmes. No. Tomlinson?
Yeah, they're like, oh,
Larry Johnson?
Michkov.
Megatron?
He wants the puck.
Oh, McCaffrey.
All right, Sider just got his bell rung.
McCaffrey's not on the list? Yeah. How about Debo? You know what? I bet you Debo did it.
That's what Dick just said.
He said it. Let's see here. Samuel. Yep, Debo did it. Debo did it last year. Cool.
Oh, what a terrible giveaway. This is going to be an empty netter for the Red Wolves.
All right. Game over.
And it
Back
is.
and forth in that. I haven't hit a bet yet tonight. Let's go. That's why we're doing trivia. I seriously have no idea who else could have done it. What's the chat?
A bunch of guesses in the chat if you want to just go with that.
Randall L.
Let them.
Centers. Cup. Okay, hold on a second. We'll go Cup. Nope. Randall L. Nope. Who was the other guy? Center. Larry Centers. Oh, fullback. Okay. No Larry Centers. This is just tough, man. This is brutal.
Did Julio Jones do it?
Jones. You know who might have done it? CD Lamb. Let's see if CD Lamb.
Oh, we had our first attempt at points, and it bounces in. Cal's up 3-0.
Oh, boy. I don't think I can get another one here. I'll type in Tony Dorsett.
Devontae Adams.
Adams. Nope. Man, this is really tough. Flipper Anderson, Hines Ward. Okay, so we'll go Lynch, Anderson. Bobby Anderson did it. Not the same Anderson, but he was a Denver running back in 1973. Okay, Bobby Anderson, not Flipper Anderson, and Julian Edelman. It says there's a lot of these from like the 70s, guys, 60s and 70s, so it's going to be tough.
Tony Dorsett.
I just tried him. He's not in there. Yeah. How about Herschel Walker? Hey, what a guess.
Nice.
The only reason I thought of that, too, is because he's now the U.S. ambassador to Bahamas.
Ooh, Edelman is a great guess.
Yeah, he's not in
L.H.
there.
Grant.
Hayes and Smith. No, not him. Nope.
You said 140 receiving yards and a touchdown?
Ricky Williams?
Rushing touchdown. Huh?
Yes, but it was 140
Ricky
receiving yards.
Not Ricky Williams. Thurman Thomas. That's a good one. Nope. Out of time. Oh, my God. The names just popped up. All right, here you go. Curtis McClinton. with the Chiefs in 1965. Okay. Jamal Charles, 2013. Look at that
Chiefs
little
legend.
Metcalf go. That was a Megat. Eric Metcalf, Marcus Allen, Lionel James with the Chargers in 85. Lance Allworth with the Chargers in 64. Tucker Fredrickson. Lenny Moore. Lenny Moore did it twice. Halfback with the Baltimore Colts. Ooh, Lenny Moore. I got to look up Lenny Moore. Oh, here's a guy. Shane Vereen. You remember him? Patriots? Rick Upchurch, Billy Hillenbrand, Darren Sproles, Philadelphia 2014, Ray Matthews, Justin Jefferson 2022, Don Hudson, Wilbert Montgomery, Lenny Moore, Terrell Pryor with the rounds in 16, James Brim, Dick Christie. All right, that was a tough one.
I think Terrell Pryor did it against the Dolphins.
We got 11 out of 32. And the average is 9.9 out of 32. So we did a little better. That's a really tough one. Love us some trivia here. We're going to hang out for another 30 minutes or so and then get out of here. Just so you know, if you're betting on UConn Xavier, you probably know this, but 94-89, UConn hangs on for the 5-point victory. Houston is just mauling Toledo right now. 60-33, second half, 11.5 to play. Butler Marquette. Butler 20, Marquette 18. 8:58 to play. So we got conference play starting tonight. North Dakota leading Alabama 29-24 with 7 minutes left in the first half, guys.
Yeah, I've been watching that, trying to see what I want to do.
North Dakota, Alabama.
Bradley's gone on a little run here, which I don't like. But yeah, we'll see what happens here.
I mean, what's the line in that game? Like, did they just go out to North Dakota and like, fuck this place?
I mean, it was 29.5 pre-flop.
It's a lot.
All right, good news, bad news.
What's the good news?
Both of our goalies prop played, including our 3-1 plus 315 parlay.
God damn it! I wish I got in on that. Okay,
but the Flyers did lose.
Yeah, I can't.
So Alex Lyon under cash, and then the Urson and Lions under parlay both cashed.
Alabama minus 13.5, guys.
It's down to 13.5.
Yeah.
I jump on that. We're talking basketball, right?
UNLV cannot move. Yeah, we're talking basketball.
Yeah.
I know we're jumping over to bowl games or something.
All right, let me see if we got any more.
North Dakota's got a 3-point lead on Alabama.
Yeah, I just told you that, man. All right, now it's 14.
I didn't hear you say the score.
It just went to 15.5. Son of a
I'm looking at 16.5 now.
All right, you want to hit him?
Yeah,
UNLV gets their first down.
All right, I'll take it with you, half a unit. Alabama minus 15.5. I'm not putting it in the chat. My players are.
I'll make it. No, I'll jump on that. I'll make
Bama minus 15.5.
Yeah,
minus 15.
I was tempted to bet 25, so I'll gladly take the 15.5.
Okay, go for it. Throw her in the chat, and we're all good. Foxy, what are we doing in the college football game? A whole lot of nada.
Right now, nothing.
Okay.
Neither of these teams have shown. Yeah, we got one first down right now for UNLV, and there's one first down for Cal. So, first play deep, and he got it. No, he dropped it.
And we still don't want any sides or total plays in this game, right?
No, there's nothing right now. I mean, Cal's the favorite right now, and that's kind of who I would lean based on what I've seen. He just dropped the ball. Had him right in the hands. He thought the defensive back was going to get it, but nope.
All right, we got something that actually might move the lines. Tom Pelissero, who's the 2024 MVP, 27 team executives from 27 teams on all the major awards. Let's go check these. These straw polls actually move the NBA MVP. So I wonder if this is something that'll happen. Yeah. So it's all Josh Allen and the MVP.
Oh, Haji Williams, big run here. And you cross the 50.
Barkley running away with the offensive player of the year, TJ Watt.
Yeah, he's hurt now.
TJ Watt leading the way here.
Well, TJ Watt's been the defensive player of the year for most of the year now.
Yeah,
I mean,
Surtan was second, though, at 3.5 votes. Corners just don't win the award, unfortunately.
They don't get enough stats.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Offensive rookie of the year, Jaden Daniels is still ahead. Brock Bowers. Oh, Daniels has 13 votes. Bowers has 9 votes. So that's a little closer. Okay. All right. And Nix is right there with them. So.
Bowers has no chance because the quarterback play that they're going to throw out there between – I mean, he needs O'Connell to at least do something. But he can't have these 30-yard games.
Defensive rookie of the year, Jared Verse with the Rams.
Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be.
Quinion Mitchell, number 2. Coach of the year, Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, Mitchell's the same thing. Mitchell's had a hell of a year in Philadelphia, but he's just not going to get enough stats.
I wonder, what is O'Connell's number to win the Coach of the Year? Because I want to hit that. And that's it. Brad Holmes, Executive of the Year with the Lions. Okay, I'm going to go look at the MVP market. Let's go. Or the Coach of the Year. Coach of the Year market.
I mean, the Lions may have like 5 losses by the time this actually starts. He's wide open. Touchdown, UNLV. Boy, that was a busted coverage. Caden McGee. 49-yard touchdown.
Nick Benito for Defensive Player of the Year. Ramon. That's a bold take there, pal. I mean, O'Connell really might have wrapped up the Coach of the Year. Tomlin's got to be in there.
Game got away from San Fran.
Isn't Bo Nix still the favorite?
Bo Nix? No, it's Daniels.
Oh, it's Daniels. That's right. He's the one that was catching up. Yeah, but then he had that stinker.
I saw it, Clunan. It's our guy, Gil Alexander, had a guy on, so whatever.
I don't know how you say was catching Lamar and Burrow. I know what you're talking about. I think because right now Allen was the favorite. It would be more the other way around. Allen is already the betting favorite, has been for a couple of weeks now. The question is, does Lamar catch him if they end up winning the AFC North and Buffalo gets another loss or 2?
I just don't think it happens.
I mean, I don't think Lamar was the MVP last year. So, I mean.
No, it was somebody else, Ramon. It wasn't Gannon. Oh, the VEASAN voter? No, it was a guest, Ramon. I just saw it the other day, too. I saw it yesterday.
Yes, I heard it last week. It was on A&G. So.
It was on what?
A&G.
What's A&G?
A numbers game.
Oh. I've never called it A&G, and I work there.
The 50. Oh, is there a flag? There is a flag, and we'll see if this stands. Most likely. Hell.
Pat Surtain is second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting. That's fascinating to me. Comeback Player of the Year, Burrow minus 700. Yeah, O'Connell's minus 190. That thing's wrapped up. That sucks.
So I'm really not much of a futures guy, and I know I should be, but I'm about to hammer the Eagles at plus 210. I think that number is only going to get worse the rest of the year.
What, to win the best record? Yep.
No, to win the NFC.
Yeah, to win NFC best record. Yeah. Oh, or are you just taking to win the NFC?
No, to like go to the Super Bowl and represent the NFC.
Okay.
When's the San Francisco game starting?
It's been playing. We're down to a 9-point game. San Francisco is at
that's what I said like 5 minutes ago. I said it's not looking good for San Fran.
Okay.
They scored 14 points in the second half with 5 minutes to go.
What are we taking? Plus 2.5?
Yep. I mean, they're only down 9. It's not done, but it's you need to score. They had it down to 4, and then Bradley kind of went on a run. Now San Francisco is trying to shoot a little too many threes right now.
Well, the hockey's over, so let's go find, or at least for me, it's over.
Hockey's over for now. There's a couple games getting ready to start. Now it's 10. That's not.
I'm just gonna go watch San Francisco then, since we got a little on them. Like button would be great. We'd appreciate that, guys, and make sure you sign up to our YouTube channel if you're on YouTube. If you're not, you're watching over on X. Come on over to YouTube, subscribe, Nuke the House channel. And then I also want to let you know that you could sign up $59.99 a month. Or you could try us out for a year. NukeTheHouse.com. Type in the code NukeTheHolidays. We send live betting notifications to your phone. So when Fox and Zargo have made bets tonight, if you're a subscriber and you're not watching the show, you get the bets right to your phone. You bet them.
Yeah. I'm just not going to force anything. I'll wait for the NBA tomorrow.
I do. Wow. That's even a better bet, though, Fox, because you can still get Eagles at plus 200, have the best record.
That's what I got them to win the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Okay.
Yep.
This is best record. I'm not seeing NFC specifically, but I think they'll beat out I think they'll have a better record than anyone in the AFC either.
Green Bay to win the NFC is worth a look from Kevin.
I agree. That's my favorite dark horse.
They're playing ball right now, man. Playing their best football since that loss to the Lions last month. I got to find this game here. The San Francisco game. It's got to be on ESPN Plus.
I'll tell you where it's on.
Yeah.
It is on ESPN Plus.
It's got to be.
5 minutes ago, trading baskets, not what we want to do.
I mean, I'm almost going to go to sleep right after this if I can't hit a fucking bet tonight.
Well, we didn't.
You got player props. I don't have player props in college, though.
There were a lot of things there, but it wasn't like there was tons of action here. So.
We're down by 6. San Francisco's only down by 6.
Yeah, they're down by 6. We're not done.
All right. Yeah, we're okay.
I think this Cal UNLV game is going to step up too. I know people who are all on the under, and I question that because I think this is going to be a fun game to watch, and I wonder if Rodgers gets into this game. Yeah, they got it. This UNLV front is so small. This should be a good game. It should be able to go back and forth. Here's something you don't see every day. We're going to sub out the right tackle late. Yeah, I haven't seen him in there either. So, I mean, that's the one thing with all these games. He is not listed as an opt-out. But, again, nobody on any of those things are 100% pure. I mean, I think that's one of the things they have to do. I think they have to list who's going to play and who's not. And it's going to say, look, if you're going to allow us to bet on this, we need to know who's playing and who's not in. NFL does it. So, I mean, an hour before the game is not too much of a greater advantage for you keeping it quiet. And they're going to watch him warm up. They're going, oh, it looks like he's going to go. Oh, tipped. Corner blitz off the edge in the RPO. He reads it wrong. I don't know what he was reading.
Fox, you know any albinos?
I did. I used to.
What'd
What
you
a
think?
question.
Nice person?
Yeah.
For an albino or just in general?
It's nice. No issue.
No issues. Good.
I know what they say on it. They say some people's are like a little bit of more emotionally strong. All right, we run a tight end screen and it works. He's out in the second level. Boom to the 22-yard line. Little tight end screen. Let the guys go.
All right. I'm going to throw this up here. I'm going to share it.
What was officially canceled?
Huh? Nothing.
Because albinos were nice? Is Matt trying to be an albino? Is that
what? I was just thinking about it. All right, here we go.
What's Matt talking about? Officially canceled.
Chat and Zargo and Fox. Choose 3 mob movies on the screen right now. And the chat can do it.
Godfather, I don't want to hear it. If you're not choosing the Godfather, I don't want to hear from you.
Yep.
Oh, reverse touchdown. Cal on the board. There we go. 17 points in the first quarter.
It's a little insulting. I think the Irishman is too new to put it in that category. I think that's a little crazy.
I'm going to tell you right now. Departed, Godfather, Goodfellas. Actually, Departed, Godfather 2. So, God, I love the.
I think you got to go Departed, Godfather. I'd agree. I think third, we could argue for days. Godfather Part 2, Casino, Goodfellas, or Scarface, I think are all acceptable answers. I do not think American Gangster. I love it. Great movie. Don't get me wrong. Great movie. I don't think it belongs in this conversation.
No, I'm sure there's some that should be there too. Like Untouchables was a good one.
Sure.
I was just going to say my favorites is Departed and Untouchables, but you said third. I was trying to find the third. I'm not a big, I know this come as a shock, big mob movie guy.
Love it.
There are movies I like that are good, but I mean, I'm not considering them a mob movie.
You know what movie I watched for the first time this week? Training Day.
With Denzel? That's a good movie.
Not a mob movie?
It's not a mob movie. Just made me think of it.
It's a good movie.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good movie. The only thing that drives me nuts about The Departed, and The Departed is one of my 5 favorite movies, but some of those Boston accents, like Jack Nicholson's Boston, there's just horrible accents. But the movie's just so great.
It is.
Yeah,
I went with my parents who live right across the street where they filmed one of the scenes in Boston. I went with them. And me and my dad just looked at each other and were like, oh my God, this is top 5 all time. We've seen some great movies together. We saw Gladiator in the theater. We saw Departed in the theater. We saw some good movies and some bad ones, but 2 of the greats of all time.
For sure.
Scarface 1. Did you see Scarface 2, Nuke the House, Matt?
Didn't even know there was a Scarface 2.
Yeah, Scarface 3 also. I think he's saying Scarface Scarface is his number 1 of those, but it's a good bit.
I haven't seen Godfather 2.
You have not?
I haven't seen Part 2. The way I said that might have been confusing. I haven't seen Part 2.
Of The Godfather?
Correct. But I've heard
better than The Godfather.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that. I need to.
Yeah. Oh my God. You have to go see Godfather 2, like ASAP, bro. Whenever you have time, downtime, next time you need Godfather 2, you're gonna love it.
There, I will give you a mob movie that I do like, but it definitely won't be in your list. It would be Eastern Promises.
Say it one more time.
Eastern Promises with Viggo Mortensen.
Okay.
It's
you know what? Let me go look that up real quick. I think I've seen that.
Eastern Promises is very good. We get 17 points in the first quarter. I know a lot of people are on the under. We got a 5-point game in San Francisco Bradley. 4 minutes to go.
I have never seen Eastern Promises. How good is Eastern Promises?
Very, very good.
All right, I'll go watch that.
So
very
watch
good.
That back, and you can tell.
I feel like Goodfellas. Yeah, Goodfellas, man. It's hard leaving Goodfellas out of the conversation. I mean, maybe I could put Goodfellas ahead of Godfather 1.
Wow.
So,
Godfather 2 is that good?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Departed, Godfather 2. Goodfellas. It's better than The Godfather. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe I'm saying
All right.
Goodfellas right there.
Because right now I would say Godfather, Goodfellas, The Departed, but I'll always have to watch 2 and then decide what I'm going to kick out of that 3 or if I'm going to.
Things to do in Denver when you're dead. No, Maddie, I'll look it up right now.
Things to do in Denver when you're dead.
Yeah.
I also not great, but good. Like we're just throwing out movie recommendations at this point.
What is that? Garcia, Andy Garcia, Christopher Walken, Steve Buscemi. Dude, this is an all-star cast. Christopher Lloyd. Cast. What?
Which one are you looking at?
Things to do in Denver when you're dead.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard of it?
I've heard of it, yes. I didn't watch it.
It's insane, man. I probably won't watch it, but, True Romance is a good one. Sean Fisher. That's a good one, too. All right, we're winding down last 5-10 minutes of the show. So sweating out this San Francisco game. San Francisco just chucking up bank shots from 20 feet out and missing. They're down 5 with 3:45 to play.
Yeah. The only good news is Bradley's missing 2.
Alabama's down 3 at halftime.
Oh, we're right back in it.
And then
8 with Bradley.
Yeah, that's not what we want. Back to 5.
Toronto still got a 2-goal lead with 9 minutes to play. 8.
It's tough to go a whole night without winning a bet. It really isn't easy. But I do have a couple of bets out there from Zargo and hockey still.
I was going to say, we cashed a goal.
I didn't get on that.
You didn't get on either? You didn't get on the Lion prop either?
I was busy before I came. I had no access.
Oh, okay. Well, you should be able. You got Toronto, right?
I got Toronto at plus money.
Good.
Did they win?
No, but they're up 2 with 8 minutes left.
Okay. And then we got over 6 goals, Vancouver, Utah.
Good.
Kaprizov anytime goal.
Cool. That's just
Flyers
kind of underway.
Didn't win. Alabama minus 16.5. I thought we got it at 15.5. Okay. And then
depends. I mean, I was trying to find the best number. It was all over the place.
Yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow, of course.
Come on, guys, play some.
Do our thing. I gotta write the Broncos Chargers synopsis for the game plan.
I gotta write that article.
And you gotta write an article. I got a synopsis. Pets' heads are falling off.
Oh, I gotta take that 3.
Child's hungry. I don't know. Do I get? Here's the question: how much ice cream do you eat, Fox?
I eat more in the holidays because I buy peppermint stick ice cream.
What about you, Zargo? Peppermint. Yeah.
When I'm not drinking, man, I probably eat like a few pints a week.
Yeah, that's my problem. It's you and me. You're the first person I've met that has the same problem as me. Just too many pints of ice cream, and we're skinny, so it's like not good.
Yeah. And it's like you start to gain a few pounds. I'm one of those people. It's like, no, I freak out when I gain a few pounds because I don't want it to get out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, wait till you're 50, then it's tougher.
And I'm a bit of an ice cream snob, man. I really just do Ben and Jerry's. So like,
that's low rent snobby ice cream, though.
Okay, fair.
You got to try Jenny's now. Chocolate therapy from Ben and Jerry's. I'm on a kick right now with that, but Jenny's is really good. I don't know if they have it by you. There was one from the Three Sisters, and there's another good California one out. I don't even know if Three Sisters sells.
Oh, what's it called? There's one that I just got on
Whole Foods.
Is it Van Horn? Is that what it's called?
No. No. God, now I'm gonna have to get ice cream.
I got on for a half a unit. I'm gonna take Cal over 13.5 team total first half.
All right,
I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Hold on one
second.
Van
Leeuwen.
All right, so you're going Cal team total over 13.5?
Yep.
What's the juice and what book?
Minus 110, FanDuel. Oh, come on. They fake punted it, and boy, is this a fake punt. This is a 50-yard fake punt. First and goal, UNLV. Great call by them.
So do we not take the 13.5 now?
I'll take that. That's fine. I was figuring they were going to get 2 more possessions, but this is a beautiful call here. He's out at the 8. And they're not going to take that much more time on this.
Milo wants you to know it's Lewin. Van Leeuwen's.
Van Leeuwen, thank you. Yeah, I just got into them. That is some bougie stuff too. And it's almost more problematic to buy the pints because like you can't not eat the whole thing. Whereas if you buy like quarts, you know, you can just scoop out an appropriate amount. But I'm not going to eat like 2/3 of a pint.
We got 4-point game in San Francisco and Bradley, touchdown UNLV. That's what I thought was going to happen next.
McConnell's.
Oh, he goes for this
Turkish
flip.
coffee, Zargo. McConnell's Turkish coffee.
McConnell's Turkish coffee.
Oh, it's so good. It's like
I mean, I love Turkish coffee. So, I mean, you put it, I mean, ice cream form.
I love coffee ice cream. Look at that, Sean Fisher.
Oh, this is gonna count as
see Johnny in here. What up, Johnny? Here's Johnny.
4-point game, 1:30 left. Here comes the score.
Did you have any of the Sabrina Carpenter Van Leeuwen espresso coffee?
Never heard of it. Never tried.
That's what got me into it. With the Sabrina Carpenter.
Who's Sabrina Carpenter?
Wow. You don't know. I mean, okay.
I just saw her picture though. I think she was in a movie.
She was a Disney girl.
Yeah, she was a Disney Channel star. Now she's like one of the top pop stars in the world.
Yeah, well, that shows you where. I mean, my daughter's still learning about Taylor Swift for the last year, so I think she's a year or so away from being into Sabrina Carpenter. Boy,
I don't know how. I mean, she's actually it's kind of weird. Like she was a Disney Channel star, but now she's like, I mean, her demographic is kind of more like the, I don't know, 20s,
yeah,
and 30s.
Really? Bad word.
Yeah. She's a little risque.
Yeah, like that. Not a mucho, Johnny. We're about to get out of here. You know what? Let's stay on to the end of the San Francisco game. We're on San Francisco plus 2.5. They have the ball down 4 with just 1:14 to play, unless there was a foul on that play, and that would mean Bradley might be going to the line here, which sucks.
They go to the line. They already missed the first one.
Oh, you're ahead of me. All right, good.
It's 5-point game, San Francisco ball.
So, Holden, did you take your daughter to the Eras tour?
No. I don't think I had her when she was on the Eras tour.
She's been on the Eras tour for like the past 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think I had her on the night she was here.
Oh, okay.
I
mean, I went out to LA to see her.
Hold on, what's going on here, Maddie? Is that Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah, probably. Know. I hate this. Like, just because she was a Disney Channel star, like they're supposed to be. It's kind of like, hey, Charles Barkley said it best. I am not a role model. Like, I don't know why we put this
Bradley answers the 3
on famous people.
That's not what we wanted.
What's going on, Fox?
We're raining 3s. So San Francisco,
we're down by 2.
Bradley's hit a 3 to answer back. They're within 2 points, 37 seconds.
All right.
Time to play some defense.
Don't tell me. Let me watch this, okay? Don't ruin this one. I can actually watch this. Oh, man. What a nice sweat, though. I think we're in a good position here. Where are we on Toronto, Zargo? So first of all,
we still got a 2-goal lead with 5 minutes left.
Good job taking care of your kid and doing a show. This is, I don't know if I could have done it. That's impressive, man. I'm not even kidding.
I'm very blessed. She's a very well-behaved child. So she makes it easy.
Yep.
I got another girl on the way. So, I mean, I really don't think I'm going to be blessed with 2 great children, well-behaved at least.
Yeah.
But I would love to be.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Come on, Cal. Let's get this. 13 minutes to go. Let's go. For those of you on the under, once again, I'm sorry.
On the under in the game?
Yeah. Because the game started off with 4 straight punts. I know a couple guys in the chat were like, yeah, I like where we're sitting. And now you're at 24 points and 13 minutes to go.
That's what happened in the other game. I guess it didn't score that much, though. All right, let me go see where that Cal team total is.
One of those games, James Madison was known for their defense. Cal's known for their defense of secondary. But they've given up plenty of yards in multiple big games. So. But they're more ball hawks than actually like preventing you from getting there. All right, we got 37 seconds coming out of time.
Cal, Cal is the 16.5 total points in the first half now.
Yeah, it moved.
Yeah, good job.
We called it right on that punt, and then they didn't punt. And yeah. All right, Harris brings out. He throws to the ground.
You did hear me, didn't you, Zargo?
I know I'm not supposed to tell you what's going on.
He can't help himself. There you go.
Fox, yeah, no.
I just read his lips though. He said, "What are you doing?"
I didn't say anything. I was just literally playing around. But
yeah, Clunan, it was first half team total over for Cal, but the number's gone.
Bradley's shooting 45% from the free throw line, so this is not like a bad thing if they foul early.
All right. Yeah, we just don't. I don't want overtime. Just lose by 2 in regulation. It's fine. I'm good. Bradley Braves.
There we go. Nice first down for Cal. We're across the 50. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, basically the bet is for Cal to score one more touchdown in the second half. So it's 16.5, 13.5. It's still the basic, for the most part, the same number. I'm betting that the way they were playing and the way these guys are moving the field. I'm also looking at the over in this game. If I wasn't watching the stupid San Francisco game on my phone, what is the over? 58.5. Probably play.
Can you name the top 2 quarterbacks? Actually, the top 3 quarterbacks that have had drop passes, the most drop passes from a quarterback.
Is one a Dolphin?
Not this year. No, well, 2 hasn't played that much.
Oh, and it was this year. I thought it was all time.
Yeah, this year. No. This year. Most drop passes.
Burrow.
No. Nope.
Danny Dimes.
No. Fox, any thoughts? Quarterback with the most drop passes this year?
Caleb Williams.
Aaron Rodgers?
He's going deep. He's got a man. And he drops it. He threw into double coverage.
I don't think I'm going to get that ice cream tonight. I got to buy some ice cream tomorrow.
No, but I do think I'm going to take the over 60.5 live total.
You're just shopping around right now?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Do you need ESPN or BetMGM?
No.
Okay.
This is not going well.
Over 58.5 on ESPN.
That's what I'll take.
All right, let me go throw it in the chat right now. That's a good number.
Yeah. Should have gave it a 43 when I was looking at it. Yeah. Just had to sense the way these offenses were going. They were just going
110
to explode. Big third down here for Cal. Down 4, 11 minutes to go. Ball sitting on the 26.
We just get play-by-play from Fox. I love this. I'm not even kidding, Fox. I like it. As long as it's not the game I'm watching, I love it. It's keeping me updated.
All right. Did they get the ball back?
3 minutes left.
Big steal. And he misses we get the offensive rebound. And he missed the 3.
Shush. Fox has got to go to timeout for a minute. I don't think anything good happened, but he's got to go to timeout. I can't hear him. I can't have him screwing up this. I can't do it. All right, so I'm seeing the steal.
Chat, drop a 1 if we should bring Fox back.
No, I'm bringing him back in a second if Bradley gets the ball. All right, I'm done. That's it. You're back, Fox. Bradley gets the ball back. This thing's basically over.
Yeah.
That's not true. Because they 67, 60. Yeah. I mean, it's not over.
It's 5 seconds is the issue.
Yeah. Plenty of time, I guess. Like if Bradley goes 1 or 2 from the line, they come down and jack up a 3 and hit it, then we're good.
Yeah, the only hope is to go. Yeah, I mean that's yeah.
All right, and then I'm going to bed. So here's the deal, folks. If you've not checked us out, check us out for a week for free. Nuke the Holidays is the code. So go to our website, nukethehouse.com. You're going to want to click on subscribe, sign up for any plan. We won't charge you at the end of the week unless you want to be charged, but put in the code Nuke the Holidays or dive in big. Maybe buy it for a friend. $59.99 for 1 month. The best deal in the business.
Did he complete that? No, there's no way he completed that. I thought that was picked off.
How are we doing in the hockey, Zargo? Zargs, how you doing in hockey, dude?
All right, Cal's forced to take a field goal. No,
3 minutes left. 2.5 minutes left.
You went
2.5 minutes. I did. If we count the double.
Set the line because immediately you just came on. I mean, damn, dude, you went over tonight for the first time.
And yeah, it's all but cashed. 2 goals, 2 minutes left.
The Leafs. Okay, good. The other bets are about to start.
I got greedy, guys. I took the San Francisco money line, and I don't know if you guys might hit your bet, but I might not.
Well, it comes down to
I was looking at it. It was only 1.5, so I was like, I'll just take the money line. Oh, okay. Dallas just scored, and that sucks because I was trying to bet over 6.5.
Now, if he took himself off, that's so nice of him. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think now the chat fucking might have ruined it for us. Do you believe it, Fox? You're not the one to ruin it for me. That it is the chat. It's my fault for streaming down here. I don't know how else to get it faster though. So we just totally backdoored this on a Hail Mary 3. Fuck yeah. All right, boys. Foxy, we covered?
Man.
Do you want to play your song to get out of here?
Well, okay, because I know they were looking at it to see if there was any time left.
Oh, they are? Great.
No,
right, let me know when it's done.
Official. It is official, so we finally get to at least play one match.
Go. All right, good stuff. Nice. All right, good. We got out of here on the right note. Like button on the way out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Maple Leafs just got the empty netter, so 5-3.
Okay. You know what? Here we're gonna put this one on the board too. Hold on a second, and let me do this for you, Zargo. And we're gonna get out this way. Okay, we're gonna get out this way.